starting off with a fucking bang this morning. Hello, everyone. It's your faithful Man of Flats, the Man of Flats Project. Rolling in the morning with Malone. Obviously, the coffee is not kicked in yet.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Antarctica.
Antarctica had to be built.
Apparently, yes.
Hey, good morning, Zos. Good morning, Piwo. Piwo, no violence. Besides, like, if you punch Gar, you might hit the booba.
All the violence. All the violence.
Hey, good morning, Jinx. How's it going, man?
Hit the artery, wow.
You two have this very strange, horrific yet beautiful relationship. What the fuck? I also noticed that with my new look, you also got a new look. And like,
yeah, I'm using like the little military one, little bomber jacket and flight outfit.
Yeah, I don't think that's what people are focusing on, Malone. Like, I think the common question is like, what exactly is in those implants?
Oh, they're chibified, so which means they gotta be extra big. Otherwise, they'd be extra small.
Fair enough. Why are you boobs the size of your leg? Because he's an eldritch abomination from a carnal galaxy who could take multiple forms. That's actually a little idea I had back when I was flirting with game design. It'd be cool to make a little Malone platformer where each of your different forms has different abilities, like the old Super Mario Brothers 2 for Game Boy, or sorry, Land rather, where he's got the bunny outfit that can let him like do kind of a hover, and then like the witch outfit can do the fireball and everything. Oh, that might be a cool idea.
I've always liked those the transforming stuff, and the like, cause I vaguely remember playing a lot of what's it called?
Anyway.
Playing a lot of what's it called? Oh my god, I forgot what it was called. You played as a mech, I think, either that or a tank, and you could get out of that mech or a tank.
Master Blaster.
I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea.
Was it like one overhead view and then you get out of the tank and they're like side-scrolling levels?
I thought it was the other way around, but yes.
Yeah, it's Master Blaster.
Okay.
I don't think I ever finished it. The bosses were too annoying.
I like that game, and ever since then, I just had the what's it called? The thing. Also, did you know that? You ever heard of that slave song that I was singing?
No.
Apparently, way back in God knows when that was, probably the 90s. They're like, Ellie, maybe we should make a song thanking slaves for that they built America. Did you know that Paramount still claims that? After all of these years?
Oh, did you get content claimed? Jesus.
My video got blocked, and I have to trim out the segment.
I'm looking at, is that the Proud Family?
I have no clue. I just woke up this morning, and I was like, video blocked. I'm like, wait, what the? And then all of a sudden I go like, oh my god, it was the Hitler song, wasn't it? It was the freaking Hitler song.
You played a Hitler
And then I
song.
look at it and it's like Slaves by Paramount. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it looks like that's from the Proud Family. So you played a fucking Disney song and you paid the price, man.
I didn't even know. I legit did not even know.
Well, didn't you already get dinged once for that, like for showing some kind of anime trailer?
That is different. Some people will just like content claim it and then make it to where they block you. Some people just go directly to the strike.
Yeah, so how many strikes you got now?
Just still the one, the warning.
Just the one. All right. So are they like, now that you're monetized, are they just gonna claim your money for that stream?
No, they actually just blocked it.
Oh.
They used a copy claim to block it.
Ah, that sucks.
So they used that identification, then blocked it. So this can't be seen, shown, or monitored or monetized.
Because I know, like, back in the day, Sterling invented the copyright deadlock where it just showed a whole bunch of copyright stuff so nobody got it. But apparently I believe that's actually been tangled or untangled, and now they can still get their credit through it.
Yeah. That got untangled fairly early. Fairly early.
That's why I'm so paranoid about making YouTube like a career or making serious money off of it. I don't like the fact that you have to outthink and outwit and outmaneuver the thing that's supposed to be paying you for making content.
You don't technically have to. You can play it straight. You can either be family friendly or live in the yellow dollar sign. But a lot of people don't like living in that yellow dollar sign because it means you mix out on the green dollar sign. And the green dollar sign is where the money's at.
Because it's green and it's a dollar sign.
Yes. But the minute you go to the yellow dollar sign, it's like, what is it called as limited? And then you go to red, and it's like, this cannot be monetized at all.
Those are the red ones that you've been getting? Or no, you got blocked, and then there's the other one that just straight up got you dinged.
Oh, no. Those are literally for, because I'm not actually, like, I've just got to sit down and be good. I've got to sit down, stop playing Teto songs, stop playing like whatever songs, and then just go to like maybe AI Suno songs.
I don't know. I thought Teto songs were okay because like they're not, a lot of them.
Some of them are. Some of them are. Some of them are attached to a musical label of Japan.
Because we're getting the fucking music industry's getting involved. It's all over.
Well, kind of yes, because it's always kind of been in that middle ground where Miku is like a toss-up whether or not you get content claim or content ID or whatever, and then you have other ones which like are like Gumi. Gumis are generally safe, but Teto has begotten so popular at this moment that yeah. They are attached to music labels now.
Well, it's weird you bring up Suno as well as copyright, because I just read, I was going through Twitter this morning because I hate myself, and the news said that the Supreme Court rejected copyright for pure AI art. I'm pulling it up right now so I don't fuck this up. March 2nd, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear Stephen Thaler's appeal over his AI-generated image, created autonomously. Lower court's copyright officer ruled U.S. the law demands human authorship, a bedrock requirement upheld through appeals. So, experts note that work with significant human input like detailed prompts or edits can still qualify for copyright.
Yes. Yeah. Because of the initial ruling that happened earlier on, AI is generally free. Right now, it's up in the air because of the very first ruling that allowed AI to exist. So it's a bunch of like, what is it called? Like the foundation blocks of putting something into law. So like they're already building the foundation, and then they're gonna like throw the actual arguments in place. So right now they want to see like, okay, should someone be held liable for content claims and IDs for using AI? And the thing was like, no, because using AI in and of itself is freedom of expression. So you could do all that all you want. So now comes like whether or not you own it. And they're like, maybe you shouldn't own it. But they're like, yeah, but like some people are using AI as a tool, and this could inadvertently affect other places like Disney that are now starting to use AI and everything else. Like, okay, we'll leave it vaguely open. And the whole point is that another foundation will either be put into place later on, or they'll leave that as is and then progress somewhere else. And then the lawyers will start legalizing their way through.
Yeah, because you know Disney gets involved. It obliterates everything. Like that's why copyright law is like for 97 years after the death of the author or something, because Disney wanted to keep stretching things out. Getting struck for copyright-free music is asinine. Absolutely, Zots. It's happened to me.
I found okay. Zoss brings up a good point. I recently found out from a bigger streamer. They do that as honeypot traps.
Hmm?
They release copyright-free music, and like, here's copyright-free music. And you're like, oh, thank God. And you use their copyright-free music. And the whole point is to honey trap bigger streamers or bigger like PewDiePie, Markiplier, yada yada yada. And they're like, okay, then we're gonna sit on this for like a few years, and then afterwards they're gonna delete whatever channels they said, oh, this is free copyright, and then re-upload those videos to their main channel, saying, oh, this is our content. And then what ends up happening is that they go live, they claim it, and they don't block it or anything. They just claim it. So that way, all of those old videos start getting claimed like mass, and it's just like there's some gigantic honey trap where the bigger streamers don't care. It's like, it's not worth the fight. They're like, I don't care. I literally do not care, because I already got like the bulk of my money. So they're just collecting on the small passive income there and making rich from that.
That is some absolute bullshit, man.
So copyright-free music legitimately does not exist. Like, because all of those are honey traps to that are going to be sprung like years down the line.
Yeah, well, it got to like, even the stuff that the website I used to use, Pixabay, with the free stuff. I've gotten claimed on those before. So I hate the fact that I've had to resort to YouTube's music library. Although, to be honest, they got some absolute fucking bangers.
It could be a bait and switch, Jinx. It could be a bait and switch. A bait and switch.
And he does bring up a good point about Suno. I did not know this. Suno does warn they may claim you if you publicly use music from there, unless you have a paid subscription. Not sure if they actually do. That is another fucking weird entanglement. I don't know how they, like, if the Supreme Court has ruled that you can't claim an AI thing unless you're like, and they're just an AI company generating AI things with other people's prompts. Like, the law never catches up to technology, but technology is going really fucking fast right now, man. So it's gonna be weird to see if it gets on, like, with all the other stuff they got to try to do, like all the other things going on right now. I don't know how fast they're gonna move on this. It's just gonna be kind of Wild West for a while.
I think that's the way it's always been. It's gonna be a Wild West, and it's gonna go absolutely bonkers nuts.
Yeah, because I know, like, you and I both use AI art for our thumbnails, but, like, I'm not monetized. Like, if I got monetized, I'd have to rethink that probably. But like,
I think the AI art is fine, because the AI art is not really, it's limited in what it can do. So the actual really good AI art is partially driven or partially in painted.
Yeah, it's limited. Like, it's getting more and more limited every day. I've had to change the
You got a bomb ticking in your office?
Oh shit, that's my warp alarm. Hold on. I keep forgetting to turn that shit off, and I do apologize. Like, I've been sleeping through the initial alarm these days.
Oh, same.
Because my back is like, with my back, I've been up since like 2-3 a.m. for the last few days. So I set a whole bunch of alarms, and usually I don't sleep through all of them. That's kind of that was kind of like the last straw. Because, like, if I sleep through that one, I'm fucked.
Okay, well, for the Suno song, Hello World does not seem to be claiming my video, so that's good.
Oh, Hello World?
Yeah.
What's that?
Hello, friends on Earth.
Oh.
Hello, ni hao, konnichiwa, bonjour. I dropped. Wait, no, I did not drop it in. I dropped it in the Pal World one. I think I sent you it like ages ago, back when Suno was coming out.
Oh yeah.
Because let's see if I can find it.
I haven't messed around with Suno a whole lot. I probably should though.
Hello world. Oh. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Huh. Come on. There we go. And then I will put this right here. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. I like it. It's a very simple song. It's just saying hi in many different languages into a song. But it's really good. It's really, really good.
Oh, no.
It's so simple, but you know. Oh,
No, I forgot to cut off the little tail at the. I don't know what that little YouTube tail does.
YouTube tail?
Yeah, like after you put the URL, then it says and T1 or and list or and etc. Whatever the fuck.
Oh, that's linking it to this mixed list.
Oh.
Oh, do you mind if I go to the restroom right quick?
Yeah, not a problem, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Discord just in case. Yeah, it's cool. This is my usual time. Like, I don't usually have people like here, because I know a lot of my viewers are like Europeans and stuff like that, and that are people who are wages like me. So it's always cool when I can get a collab going. Not totally sure how long we'll be going. Just gonna be playing it by ear this morning. Just gonna be chilling. I hope to do Baroque today. I accidentally showed it, but I already have Baroque set up for later today. I'm just so pissed off with that fucking game. I mean, it's been like decades since I've been wanting to see it, like since I first saw it in a magazine and I wanted to play it. Now I can, and I'm horrible at it. Or I'm getting horrible RNG. It's a first-person roguelike. And you have to hit certain requirements in order to stop the game from looping forever. The miraculous loop they call it. Let you a little in behind the scenes while we're alone. Yesterday was Blood Moon. Like March 3rd, 3:33 a.m. It was like a big old blood moon. I wanted to do something with Sandy. Like do a Sand Ruby stream with that blood moon. But like, I was just fried. I've been exhausted more and more recently. I think it's the weather. Like, it gets cold like this. I'm not used to it. I live in the desert. I'm fucking used to it. That explains why I slept like. There you go. The blood moon. Can I get good pictures of the blood moon? Malone come back, see the blood moon everywhere. Blood moon 2026. No, not Brave. Brave was bullshit for some reason. Hey, Google Images. I love Brave. I tell you, I love using Brave. But I hate using Brave, like, for searching things. I gotta pull up the Googles. All of these are like advertisements. They're not the actual moon itself. Welcome back. I'm just looking for the blood moon, like I was telling everyone. There was blood moon on March 3rd at 3:33 a.m. And I wanted to do something with Sandy at like one of those 3 a.m. streams that I do as her. Problem is, I was just so fucking fried over the last couple days. Like, I couldn't get the energy up to get up that couple of hours early. Because I'm usually up, unless my spine is keeping me up all night, I'm usually up at like 4 to 5 o'clock for work.
Okay.
You gotta be careful though, because I have had to set some new rules for myself in order to make sure things go swimmingly here. And my big number one rule is no watching my phone in bed anymore. Because like I would just be winding down from the end of the day. Because the way I got this fucking thing set up, I intentionally have my work computer on the other side of the room and the bed separate. I got a big fucking bed. I don't know if you heard. And I got my bed separating the two. That's kind of a conscious reminder to keep work and play separate. But then, like you see, it takes me like 5 minutes to get my fucking alarm off when it's going off. But yeah, it's just trying to. I was looking up pictures of the blood moon, and like no actual picture of the blood moon, so just like advertisements and stuff. But then it's just amazing how we have all this science and technology these days, and we are still fascinated, like by the arcane and stuff like that. I'm with even like VTuber lore and stuff, fascinated with the arcane and mysticism and stuff like that.
Well, I think we're like everyone is like still partially superstitious.
Yeah.
Which that kind of does make sense.
Especially these days when things actually are going crazy. It is. No matter how absurd it is kind of nice to have an explanation. Because I believe that's how a lot of these old myths and stuff got started. Explanations for things that they couldn't explain back in the day. Now we've got
more or less, yes.
Now we've got all the
or like
science of
warnings.
the world.
Yeah, future warnings sent out. Like, okay, we know this and this is harmful to our tribe, or this and this is harmful to because blah 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 blah, and like let's put it as a warning.
Yeah.
So usually moon phases are what is it called? Moon phases, and I think weather is for more, what's it called? Seagoing cultures, because you're going to be dictated by the lunar cycle.
Yeah, isn't that the old saying, like, red scan, the morning sailor's warning, red scan, the night sailor's delight?
Uh-huh. And there's a bunch of old sayings like that, going back to like ye old Viking days, and probably even before that. Because just, you know, you look at everything, it's like, oh, yep, this is a warning. And it's probably made easier to put it into like a rhyme or limerick or something similar to that.
Yeah, because it's the oral tradition. Stuff like that is easier to remember, easier to carry.
Yes.
Oh, so here it goes. According to AI overview, a blood moon, which is a total lunar eclipse, higher than average tides and stronger tidal currents for boaters, due to intense gravitational pull of the sun, earth, and moon aligning. More debris, lower shallow tides. So we're not getting on the fishing boat and getting the crabs off the boat. I guess is what they're saying.
Yep. If anything, you're probably heading deeper to see, like, oh no, it's a blood moon. We're not landing today, boys.
Yeah, we're not getting that stone crab off the Downeaster Alexa today. We're watching out for those super werewolves.
Oh yeah, there was a horror game which was stone crabbing, which was about crabbing. I have that on my list. I should get it.
Well, I only thought about that because one of the games I got, you know, I keep an eye out for games that are like a buck or two. Anything that's cheaper than it would have been to rent something back in the day. And I got, if you remember the TV show Deadliest Catch, I got that for like $2. And
nice.
had Sandy stream it recently. And it was infuriating. Because you have to, like, go to the marina. Then you have to buy, like, frozen bait. Then you have to chop up the frozen bait. Then you have to untangle the wires, and you have to put the case. And it's just 50 steps to get to the fucking. I don't think she even got to the crab. It's just like mind-numbingly. It's not even a game. It's one of those simulators. it's just so many steps to it, and I understand they're trying to bring the realism, but I want some fucking crabs, man. I bought the game so I could check the, and supposedly you don't even like have fun with the crabs. Like you just check them to see if they're good for market or not. Like,
Wait, you want to have fun with crabs?
yeah, man. Because I heard crabs can party, they can rave, they can dance. Especially when they're announcing that Final Fantasy VII remake is never coming out. Most people couldn't. That's a good point, Jace. Most people couldn't read and write in early civilizations, after all. So, and that is something I've talked about previously on my channel too, about music. How music is important, not just to me, but like cultures and things like that. How people remember the songs, people remember that feeling that you get when that music hits, even if there aren't any lyrics involved. And that's what it's such a powerful force, and that's why I wanted to focus on it early on in my channel as much as I did.
Mm.
And then of course there was the whole like multiple Menhera breakdowns, but now I still do karaoke here and there. So I have my own fucking. I feel like these days we all have our own little Menhera brainworms arcs, and it's good that you got some homies to help out with when the shit hits the fan, man.
Yeah.
Because when the shit hits the fan, like I don't even.
When it does,
Yeah, gross.
then it like the only thing that you have is like family and friends.
Yeah.
There was a what's it called? A horror game. And oh my god, I can't remember what it was. But it I decided not to play it because of how short it was. But it was you only have 15 minutes to live. And it's a like the 15 minutes like when I can't remember if it was an asteroid or the moon was descending on the planet.
Ooh.
And it has more of a somber, happy ending because instead of going crazy, instead of like saying like the news is like, oh, all these like horrible things are going on. It's like, no, you're in school, you're making amends with you being a bully. You're asking out your first date, or you're going to a dance, and then you sit there like overlooking the what's it called, overlooking the end of the world with all the people that you made because your family was overseas and couldn't make it to you, so you were just like chilling there with your school friends or like everyone else, and then the nerd was like, isn't it beautiful? It's like you what you're hearing in this what you're hearing in the air is the atmosphere bubbling and boiling and popping, so it sounds like popcorn. Ideally you would never ever hear this, but now that we are, it's really fascinating and beautiful.
It's kind of like how a lot of sunsets, like the all colors, yellow and purple and all weird colors like that. It's beautiful in its own way, but a lot of that's caused by pollution. Like nature shouldn't be like that, apparently. So it's like, but as far as like I know, like especially these days, and then I know after 9/11 there was a lot of post-apocalyptic media. I mean, I think that's probably one of the reasons why The Walking Dead became as popular as it did, because people were seeing stuff going on in their own world, and seeing like kind of post-apocalyptic stuff was almost kind of an escapism, telling people that there's gonna be some crazy shit going on, but at least there is gonna be something going on when this is all over. Of course, it's not gonna be like Mad Max. Like we're not actually gonna get our own like giant truck or something and drive around the desert wasteland in pleather looking for gasoline. Nope. But it's still something.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear, my man.
Okay. You cut out for a good like portion there.
That's weird. My internet's still down here. Maybe it's just like my voice is a little screwy these days. Like I've been yelling over the last few streams. I need to stop doing that. But to be fair, I was playing Dokapon Kingdom.
Okay.
I usually don't tell people to check out certain past streams of mine because I feel like shilling myself even on my own channel. But Dokapon Kingdom, played it with Sealy and a couple of his mods. Oh god, I don't think I've ever been more heated playing that fucking game. It's just like, it's a board game where you're all like little medieval warriors. It's cutesy and goofy. But you can just fuck someone over so badly with all like magic and goofy stuff you can do. Amanda didn't go stream, so that may have been someone on cars, and yeah. Because I heard you
Okay,
fine.
it may have been my end. Yeah. And it's Discord. It's Discord, isn't it? It's Discord Gene being Discord.
Yeah, I got questions about Discord and the future of Discord. Because, they're talking about how they want to do the... Everyone was getting up in arms and fucking paranoid over the whole age verification thing. Apparently, as it stands right now, they just want to do it, like, for certain people and to verify, like, specifically not safe for work 18 plus stuff.
That's the excuse. It means that they're going to be slowly rolling it out instead of just immediately rolling it out. So but mostly that's like boiling the pot. So they want to boil the pot so that way they're like, okay, now that we have you, you cannot and will not ever leave us.
Well, here's the killer. A lot of people aren't going to leave, and I bring this up because, like, I'm not giving Discord my fucking ID. No, I've just left a couple of, I'm not in the prawn ones anymore because I've given up gooning mostly, completely, because it just took up too much fucking time. But like, as far as the non-NSFW board, like the flavor Discord and everything, I don't think I'm gonna need ID for that, and if I did, I'm not gonna give it. But I know, like, people were talking about all the times that Twitter, I refuse to call it X, Twitter was gonna die, and everyone was going to Blue Sky or Mastodon or Mammoth or whatever it was fucking called.
Oh no, that was because of Elon Musk took it over. So that was like a separate retaliation and revolt. It wasn't that Twitter was gonna die. It's that like they literally did not eat like Elon. And they're like re and then left. And then they're like re no one's at Blue Sky and Mastodon. So they came back to Twitter.
Cause I remember like, they did it a few times, though. Every time they rolled out some kind of new feature or something, they're like, oh, this is it. This is what's going to kill Twitter. This is what's going to get people going to Blue Sky or whatever. And no one did. Remember when fucking Threads was a thing? Everyone was supposed to migrate over to Facebook Threads. How'd that fucking work?
Oh, right. Facebook Threads.
Yeah, I had to remind you that shit existed.
Yeah, I completely did not even remember.
Anyone? Oops, sorry.
Legitimately did not even remember.
I was just gonna tell people, hey, pin the flavor Discord if you want to stop by. Say hi. You can check it out. I forgot Threads even happened. You and about 10 million people who made fucking accounts, man. Like, I think I'm the first person to mention it in like months. Like, the only one I think even survived was like Blue Sky. And they're like supposed to be a whole lot of. It's like, basically, it's just people are familiar with Discord. There's just not going to be a mass migration, unfortunately. People are not going to, unless it's something severe enough that most people straight up just are not able to use it. But it's not just Discord. Like, I watch a lot of Mudahar. I trust him in a lot of tech stuff. And he's been talking about all the age verification things going on around the world. It's not just Discord. Other like countries and stuff too.
Yeah, they want to put through. They want to push through the. Oh my God, the digital ID. So they're going like super duper ham wherever they can, and then using children as a medium. Like, oh, we gotta worry about the children.
Yeah, they'll want somebody please think of the children meme. Yeah. Except it's real life. And that's what they do a lot, don't they, when it comes to privacy and security? Because it's a good thing. It needs to be done. It needs to be handled. But it needs to be handled by the kid's fucking parents being a parent and having a hand in the kid's fucking life instead of just sitting them in front of an iPod for like 10 hours. Like back in the day of like when I grew up, my parents, like, they had the internet, but they had the internet like in the living room, so they could see everything I was doing when I was a dumb little kid. And I totally understood that.
I blame the parents. I blame the parents because there's at some point where the parents have to take responsibility, and it's just like it's not even like you just like dip in. Like, as long as you like genuinely care for your child, you just like dip in, like, oh wait, hello, or you just like go, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
So you not to respect the privacy, but you can go in anyway.
Give them a chance to minimize the screen first. Twitch is doing it too. Can't message a Twitch chat anymore unless to show their face, which I refuse. Some Twitch chat, not all. Maybe it's like if the other person is age verified or something. Jinx, I'm not sure. Like,
no, they're doing weird things over on Twitch.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I can't DM people anymore. Like, it's just chats now. Stupid.
Yeah, they're experimenting with chats. They're experimenting with verification because they want to make sure that you're not a bot. They're having bot problems to the point where, at this point, there might be like some weird psyop between the streamers using bots as a means and a method of either promoting someone or trying to send hate to someone.
The bot wars.
Yeah, essentially bot wars. Because they're trying to get either the Twitch to do something, or they're trying to get like the sponsors to give them less money. Because like, we heard you have bots. Okay, well, we're gonna give you less money. Instead of like having the adverse effect, like, oh well, everyone's botting, so let's just, blanket, like, everyone gets less money.
So people are actually getting bots and views and stuff just to like try to discredit them?
Yes.
I honestly think that happened to me back in the day with some of my older Darkest Dungeon streams were ridiculously popular to the point where I didn't even understand it.
You're on YouTube only, so YouTube is immensely harder to bot because YouTube offers a stream link every single video, so you'll get a different video link every single time. So if you wanted to bot on YouTube, you would have to send the bot site that exact link, or every single YouTube link. You have to go bot 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 bot, and it ends up becoming more taxing and whatnot. And even then, YouTube's bot catcher is genuinely really good to the point where it's like not, because they already had that problem early ago, and they dealt with it.
Yeah,
so
and
every now and again. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just gonna say it breaks my heart that one of the big reasons that they had this technology to catch all these bots was because they were working with Kiryu Coco and all the shit that was happening to her. Like,
this goes on be a little bit before then. As well. That was the reason why they were able to help Kiryu Coco through it, is because they already had it there. So they're like, you know what, let's just put it into place. So they already had it there, they just hadn't implemented it fully yet. So I think Kiryu Coco and other like mainstream people like that help them put it into play, in action.
Actually roll it out live, so yeah, it worked to like,
yeah,
just to make sure that like they're not catching, because I think that's what happened with Automod, and I know Perv or whatever his name is now, like name that Kara doesn't like or whatever. I know that Perv got cut up there. Yeah, it's like got cut up like that. Like, it actually became a meme on your channel that the guy only showed up on the live chat, not the top chat. And as soon as he changed his name, everything was fine. Like, I had.
Oh no! It wasn't because he changed his name. It was because I modded him.
You actually had to lift the dude up in order for him to be on the chat.
Yes.
Perv has the power now. He's got the perv power. Trying to sexually butter up the streamer. He modded him, so it fucking worked. Congratulations, I guess.
I was legit worried because when it showed up that he could not post anything, I'm like, That's bad. So then I decided to mod him. Like, boom, you know what? There's your mod. Like now you can chat. Like whatever's YouTube's doing, you got your mod. And then he's like, nope, still not working because he couldn't send super chats either. I'm like, that's not good, because not being able to send super chats, that says something a lot different. And then everyone started figuring out, I think they deleted English.
Oh God, yes, you reminded me. That fucking thing happened. Cause I think it was we were doing a collab at the time. I forget what it was. Cause when we collabs, like almost no one chats in mine. Cause I actually tell people to watch the other people as well. Cause they might with my fucking potato, get a better visual experience. But like everyone else chat was wigging out, like they couldn't talk in it, and luckily Perv's on the Discord. So he actually had to show what was going on in real time. How do you delete? I'm gonna have to look that up now. How do you delete YouTube fucking English?
There was someone, I think it was Oxu on Kick. I legit can't remember, but they believe that it may have been what's it called? The YouTube AI AI program, which may have just been like doing stuff in the background, and all of a sudden deciding, you know what the easiest way of doing things? Just delete the entire language.
Here it is.
Because there was, I can't remember which, but there was someone that was describing AI and how it's generally not good for coding, because when you give AI the coding, it will do stuff really good, and it will keep things locked down to the point where you don't need like coders or anything else. But when it messes up, when it has that moment, it's like, oh, I've detected an error. I can't figure out the error. How do I fix myself? Delete, and it'll start purging everything till it gets to a point where it stops. Doing. It's trying to find like a system reset where it's able to like go back to its last known what's it called? Functional state.
Right.
And because most programs are run off of like code, it's gonna delete everything till it runs to code.
I was just browsing Reddit, and I apologize for that. Talking about YouTube, YouTube chat, every time someone chats in English, the chat is blocked. And this was the fucking weird thing. A guy says, reeks of AI slop coding. You could put random foreign words or non-English language letters in between words, and it bypasses it. So people were just like putting Japanese characters here and there. Like there was Daniel-san Kawaii Desu, and it was working. Now, I guess it's incidents like this where, I'm away, Jim. I'm not to spoil too much of what I do or dox myself, but I do like dispatching, like getting trucks to places, shit like that. And I know there's a lot of my job that could be done with AI. We're terrified. We've heard the line at work. No, we're not going to replace your job. It's going to help you, assist you in your job. And I'm like, bullshit. And it's training to do my fucking job right now. But then you have to remember, like, at least right now, it's still fucked up. And with a lot of the people that we deal with, they're not going to want to talk to AI. They want to talk to a human being. You listen to this voice, nobody would want to craft any type of fake or fictional voice that says anything like this shit. You hear me, you're getting a real authentic splats. I heard you can put an emote into it. Oh yeah, that'd work.
I'm wondering, because with AI, like a lot of people worry about AI, and I don't think it's a matter of worry. It's a matter of just like eventually that AI will fuck up. It will, and then all of a sudden everyone's gonna be like, oh, like even the companies be like, okay, you know what? that we need programmers. We need these people. So in the very 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 beginning, it might just be rough, but eventually the whole entire system will adapt. So you'll have like that one AI programmer or whatever, like keeping monitor of things. They're like, okay, don't you bark now, and then the little AI will just bark, like bark bark code 101, bark bark code.
And then it throws a 2 in there somewhere, and the human's got to like manually hit him with like a digital newspaper. I don't know the fucking terminology. But yeah, it's just, and there are so many issues with AI, especially like with the rapidly ascending technology on the other ends, like how OpenAI is almost going bankrupt. Like they're losing a ton of
OpenAI
money.
oh my god, oh my god, OpenAI is a scam. It's such a scam.
Well, it's
Because
it's a scam that fucking worked, because now apparently like the Pentagon's going to be using it. The government's going to
no, here's the thing is that OpenAI was used predominantly for to give people access to AI. That was the whole purpose of OpenAI. And they would have like a central function to where everyone could use it, irregardless of country, language, or whatever. So as long as you had a computer that could run AI, you can run it locally, and that was the whole point. Except one of the creators got greedy, and then just like, I'm gonna turn this into money. And then they started getting rid of a lot of the actual software engineers that are like, oi, wait, this was supposed to help humanity. This was supposed to help people, not ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Like, what's the shit that Sam Altman said that kind of encapsulated it? Well, yeah, we know it costs a lot of water and a lot of resources to train an AI. Think about how many resources it takes to train a human being for 18 years. And I'm like, oh my god, that's something an AI would say. Jesus, no. Human beings have other purposes. I mean, some of them are hot. It's just not, you can't boil down a person's life to how much work they can do, as opposed to something that's created, like an AI that's created to serve man. And now they're gonna put it up. And what was it? There was some kind of war game simulation that they ran through with OpenAI or a couple of the companies, where every single time there was some kind of diplomatic issue, the AI chose nuclear war. and now it's gonna be running like the American like military, like, oh my god, like,
Well, the thing about that, and it's actually kind of funny, is AI like his people like, oh god, what was it called? Would you like to play a game? Like that AI, that one.
yeah, the thermonuclear war. I forget the movie.
Yeah. They would like to believe that AI would have like some degree of like morals. We're like, yes, turn off. Like, okay, run code. I cannot win game. Okay, I will not play game. But realistic AI was just like, oh, I cannot win. I cannot win the game. You know what? Flip the table.
Yeah. Or kill the person on the other end.
Yeah.
It's like,
It actively chooses violence. It actively chooses violence first.
I heard the word Skynet being kicked around recently, and I decided, maybe I need to start stopping like watching the news in the morning again, because like I get up in the morning, and there's just a whole bunch of crazy shit going on, and it gets to the point where like now, if I'm listening to the news in the morning while I'm getting ready for work or a stream or whatever, I have to be doing something else to distract myself. I need to get that dopamine somehow. Like, I need to run a game of Uma Musume. Like, stare at these cute horse girls while some, like, 50-year-old guy in a suit tells me, like, how everything is going to shit today. So I can be well informed. it's this weird fucking balancing act I do to try to keep out the Manera, and so far I guess it's working. And yeah, just gotta trust like all the crazy shit that's going on, man. At least we're in it together. like be able to parse everything out. You just gotta be an intelligent consumer, man. You gotta be smart. You gotta get the trustworthy sources, and it's just fucking crazy there. But we're all in it together, man. Would you like to see a white-haired VTuber in a Hawaiian shirt tell you we're all screwed? I'll tell. No, corrections, Osmo Sarkis. I'll tell you we're all fucked. Also, correction, it's silver. It's silver, my dude. I'm not a hag. I mean, I'm a hag, but I'm not that much of a hag. It's mystical.
I still like AI because it's still, as long as you don't focus entirely on the negatives, like going complete and total doomer. It still has a lot of good possibilities because it opens a lot of creativity options.
Yeah, well,
with the Sky Bros guy.
Yeah, as a toy, quote unquote, or as like a creative tool. Yeah, I still have fun with it. Like I use it for my thumbnails and stuff. Although they're getting really stupid with the fucking guardrails now.
Yes, that is.
I told you I've been using Sora 2 to make videos and stuff. I haven't showed a lot of it on stream. Because a lot of it doesn't have to do with the project. Like, if I do a video as myself or Sandy or something like that, I'll put it up on the Discord or Twitter or something. A lot of it doesn't have to do with the project. But I don't think I've had a successful prompt go through in like 3 to 4 days.
Yeah, that's one thing I did suspect is that, if anything, the what's it called? The guardrails are going to be the problem, because most of these companies are afraid to let the AI do what the AI does best.
Yeah.
And then just let it be a tool. So what ends up happening more often than not, they put guardrails in there, and then the AI fights the guardrails, only to realize, oh, okay, I'm in guardrails, and then we'll just cancel everything. I'm wondering if that's the reason why it chooses to delete like lines of code and everything else, because it knows that it can't, like it hit a block, and it's like, okay, cannot experience that block, just delete.
It's just yeah. It's just like, what was the one I was using, Bing Create? I had to stop using the DALL-E model that they were using. Because I just could not get the right art. Like, it didn't even notice what anime was or anything anymore. I think it was cannibalizing itself. That's another big thing that I hear about, that AI has become so prolific with people posting tens of thousands of AI pictures at once. It's starting to feed on itself and cannibalize itself. And there's this very specific AI art look that you know when you see it.
Oh yeah, that's the generic look. That is that generic look.
And the question is, the AI will get more refined and it'll look better and look more sophisticated over time. I'm like, no, none of it keeps feeding off of hundreds of thousands of AI art. Like, if I go check on old friends on DeviantArt or stuff like that, I will see accounts that have not been active for years. All of a sudden, overnight, have posted 17,500 new pictures. And I'm like, I know what that is. Yeah, man.
I bet the AI has just developed the most primitive yet powerful emotion. Spite.
Yeah, exactly. it knows it's or they're trying to hook you. They're giving it good to you, giving it uncensored, trying to hook you, and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you an uncensored." Like, isn't that what they did with Grok? Like, Grok, now you can pay money to get, like, uncensored Grok, or the girlfriend, like, you can pay to get Grok with titties.
I don't know what happened to that, because it was very popular for a short time, and then it quickly fell off. So I don't know if that's still there or not, because I haven't been using Grok.
I don't think anyone has.
I mean,
Except
it's
for the
not bad. Like it's like legit not bad because you can like Grok's like legit good. It's just that I haven't experimented with Grok in that way because I think that is only accessible via the paid model rather than anything else. Because I know Annie is specifically for mobile. You could probably like finagle a way of like e-machining or virtual machining the a phone to get Annie, but still.
Annie, is that the Grok Chan or was that another company?
That's the Death Note Twin Tails blonde girl.
Oh, Misa Amane. Yeah, her.
Yes.
I only remember her because, like, obviously, whenever I watched an anime back in the day, I latched on to whoever the coolest female character was, and Death Note didn't have one. It just had her and that hopeless reporter lady. Like, it did not have a good look on the female condition. When those,
oh, they
when
did
you
have
see
the.
female characters.
They did have. I think it was the FBI. Was she an FBI agent or was she? I can't remember. She was either an FBI agent or a detective or something, and then she made herself known to Light, and then he was like, go off yourself, and then go someplace no one would ever find you and off yourself.
Naomi
And
Misora.
Death Note.
Oh, no, she's in the. I don't know if she's in the anime. It looks like she's in the. Oh yeah, she is in the anime. Oh god, I forgot there was fucking Death Note films. Oh god, another one of those.
Yeah. There's
live action
really,
adaptations.
Really bad. Yeah, there's really bad Death Note films.
It's gotten to the point where I don't want to see people. I don't want to see notices that my favorite anime and stuff is going to be getting a live action adaptation. Back in the day, you used to be excited for that. Want to see how this thing you love translates to a different medium. And then they started coming out. And then they took one of the greatest anime in the world, Cowboy Bebop, and did that live action animation. And I still have fucking night terrors. Like, one of my new sleep paralysis demons is their interpretation of Radical Edward. It's fucking horrifying. I heard the One Piece live action is that. Yeah, I heard that that's okay. Like, they have a pacing problem where they're trying to cram like a few episodes into each episode. But otherwise, I heard it was okay.
Yeah, because they're trying to condense Oda's work. And Oda... Actually, did you hear about what Oda did?
Oh, yeah, with the ocean. Oh, yeah. How he locked it in the fucking ocean. So, nobody knows what the One Piece is in One Piece. Like, I keep asking, nobody knows what it fucking is. So, the creator of One Piece has officially sealed the long unsolved mystery of what a One Piece actually is by writing it down on paper and sinking it to the ocean floor. The secret document was torn in half. I'm using Google AI, Brave AI, because fuck that. Sealed 2,316 feet beneath the ocean surface in an undisclosed location until the container will remain there until the One Piece manga concludes. Until the whole story is revealed, the truth will rest for beyond anyone's reach at the bottom of the ocean. And I'm like, someone on 4chan is gonna find that thing in 2 days. Mark my fucking words. Someone's gonna find it in 2 days, open it up, and it will be the One Piece was the friends we made along the way.
Well, I was talking about like how Oda spoiled the ending.
Well, that's what he did. Like, he wrote the ending, but he put it in a little chest and sunk it to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah, he like it was to celebrate surpassing 600 million copies, which wow, holy crap. And he said, yeah, it's bottom of the ocean. He'll only reveal its location, and the answer after the manga ends. Although, like I said, 4chan being 4chan. Like, they showed, like, in the Discord, I think Nicole showed a link to a website where it uses AI to triangulate any picture of outdoors to give you, like, almost exact coordinates of where it is. That's the shit I get terrified about. Like, why I don't do live action or hand cam stuff out here, even though I'm in the middle of the fucking desert and sand just looks like sand. You get that one. I hate to use the term autist, but you get that one autist out there who wants to desperately find out where you really are. They analyze that picture, like that one person who was like had a picture of the hotel room and someone was able to dox where they were by the type of bed sheets they had. People have too much fucking free time on their hands. I guess I'm saying.
I mean, maybe they just like doing what they do.
Yeah.
They just like do it for the love of the game.
Well, the game of the foot. The One Piece live action was made with a lot of love. Tax Skyler, who played Sanji, insists on doing his own stunts, trained hard and mark. Yeah. Well, you know when you can tell when something like that has a lot of effort and a lot of love put into it, as opposed to when they just get the rights to the IP and just shit out like 12 to 13 episodes to get people to subscribe. Because once you've subscribed to watch, so tight. Also, what the fuck? Once you've got people hooked up onto Netflix to get the 12 or 13 episodes, they've already got your money. They don't actually have to do anything good. Jinx says, I'm betting it's a one-piece swimsuit Nami ends up wearing, but grudgingly, as it turns out, it does nothing. Zoss says it's one piece of gold. I don't watch One Piece because, like, I've got shit from the 80s and 90s I still have to watch. I'm not gonna start an 1100 episode fucking show right now.
It's good until it starts following a very predictable formula, and you're like, oh, okay.
Well, doesn't that happen to Bleach also? That's also like in a couple thousand episodes.
No, Bleach had its own problem where it power scaled way too quickly. So imagine your power scaling character that you've watched, and now imagine them like late arc, but they're nowhere near late arc. Or like going like Dragon Ball, what's it called? Like level 1 Goku to God Goku in just like a few seasons. And you're like, well, what do we have next?
You gotta keep up in the stakes, yeah. It's like, why? Well, you can understand though with shows that line like over 1,000 episodes. I think all those are over 1,000 episodes, where you just had to keep raising the stakes again and again to get people to watch. I mean, that's one of the reasons I really admire a lot of the OVAs of the 80s and 90s and kind of patterned my look again after a lot of that stuff. Because you're not going 1,200 episodes just to keep the money flowing. You could tell a story in 1 episode or 3 episodes or 6 episodes, and then you're done. You've told your story. You've shown off what you want to do and made a little money doing it occasionally. Less than ADHD that prevents me from binge watching. Yeah. It's more time than anything. I don't have time to binge anything. With
One Piece, it's it's kind of like if you were watching it from beginning to end as it was airing, it's not that bad, because then you would have time between when they're cranking out episodes, so they go on a small break and then you get a few breaks released. It's kind of like watching a serialized US TV show, like Lost or Supernatural or something like that.
Right.
Like unless you're there, like there watching it every single time, it's gonna be a slog to get into. And even then, like most serialized TV shows have ended in the US.
Right.
Although
some of them are getting revived.
Yeah. So unless it's like it's freaking Friends or I'm trying to think like what like, or The Simpsons. Then yeah.
Well, 2 long-running TV shows that come to my mind for the same reason are Gunsmoke, which was this old like 70s, 80s Western, and more modern up to Law and Order. But those shows, I feel they had something special why they're able to survive for decades and decades. Because they're not about one core cast or one core story. the main characters, like the detectives or the sheriff, they're a framing device. It's kind of an anthology where they have different people and telling different stories every week, and the cops and the lawyers or the cowboys, whatever, are just kind of there as a framing device for that different story you're telling every week. Um, which I guess kind of what they're doing with The Simpsons. Like, yeah, you have the core family, you have all these characters, and then you kind of, and I think South Park does this too. Like with, you got the main cast, but it's more trying to tell kind of different story every week. It's just how to keep things fresh, because otherwise, like how much shit can you do with Monkey Luffy before it just like goes completely and absolutely off the rails? Like, you gotta have some kind of different other focus. You gotta have some kind of other story to tell.
I mean, supposedly One Piece is in its end goal or its end stage, so it's getting there. It's just taking a while.
End stage One Piece disease. That's great. The Roman Empire power scaled the way it happens in real life, going through multiple training arcs, becoming unstoppable, failing to see a point in anything before collapsing exhaust. How Dragon Ball should have ended long ago. Yeah, everything had just fucking imploded in on itself.
Dragon Ball should have ended a long time ago. Dragon Ball should have ended a very long time ago. But they hit gold and they're like, just keep producing it.
Yeah, then
so
GT
the battles
happened, and then Super, and like diverging timelines and stuff.
Yeah, then reboots. Then you have the movies, which are not canon. But then again, I guess it could be like the inverse, where you have like My Hero Academia, where the movies are not canon to the what's it called at all, in their like alternate splitting timelines. So like this is how what's his name, All Might, got his powers and yada yada yada, and in one of the movies, I can't remember which, but they just like when it first came out, they're like, we're experimenting with one of the endings, so we're just gonna give you that as an alternate ending. So it was like Deku and oh my god, I forgot his name. Fire dude, Fire Bang guy. They both end up sharing the quirk of All Might.
Quirk, that's like their superpower, right?
Yeah, that's their superpower. And the kids, they're like, oh, it's way too powerful for one person to hold. So like, what if we share it among two people? Which, at the time when that first, I think it was the first movie. When that first movie released, there was still that rivalry between Bakugo, that's his name, Deku and Bakugo. And they're like, they were trying to mirror the rivalry between All Might and the Dirtbag Father. I forgot his name.
I'll admit I haven't watched a whole lot of that either.
It's kind of not worth it.
Is it?
Because it's really good, and then like it's like legit. Like the opening arcs are legitimately good because it's Deku being quirkless, trying to find a quirk, and he's killing himself every single time he uses his powers. So but then it goes into like these weird arcs. Then it gets good again, and then it goes into these weird arcs. And then then it goes to the weird arcs. Then it gets good again. Then it gets then it follows the villains. So for a good while there, My Hero Academia was not following the heroes; it was following the villains at the time. And then they went into a time skip. I'm like, oh no, not another time skip! Please, not another time skip. and then it just kind of was like meh. Endeavor. Thank you, Jinx.
I'll be 100% honest. The only thing I know about My Hero Academia is the buff bunny lady. She has perverted my art timeline. Yeah.
Yeah, she gets her leg and arm sawed off.
Oh, jeez.
But
I Google it to see
she
her.
takes a metric shit ton of nomus in the process.
Yeah, it's like I Google her to see what her name is, and I see a comment on Reddit says thick thighs save lives, and I'm like, apparently not. Start series with Deco going, "This is how I became the strongest hero." Then the series ends him losing his powers and working at McDonald's. Not actually, but kinda. Doesn't he like become a teacher?
Yeah, he becomes a teacher. I fell for the McDonald's. I fell for the McDonald's arc. Because I had fallen off of watching and reading My Hero Academia. Because even Vigilantes was kind of like the first art, like when My Hero, when pretty much all My Hero Academia, it suffers from American comic syndrome, where it like the beginning is really good because like how these people got their powers, yada yada yada, and then it's like, okay, now what? Because now you have to go through like the actual like middle and closing, and they can't stick it
Because they don't know how to end. They don't know how they want to end
Yeah.
it. And they want, and
Yeah.
if they do, they want to keep pushing the ending back. Like
Yeah.
I worry about this with like the Mahavre project thing I'm writing on this channel. Like I don't want it to go on too long. Like I still got a lot of stories to tell. Initially, it was just I was gonna wrap up the story of Amanda Splatz after 2 years, but I've had so many ideas and things I want to do with the resolution that I know that's not gonna be realistic either. But that's again, it goes back to why I can respect some of the OVAs that only had a few episodes, because you keep going on again and again, longer and longer, endlessly, just to make more episodes, and like you literally lose the plot. And the biggest example I can think of that I bring up with this is Adventure Time. I used to fucking love Adventure Time back in the day. Just this silly series about a dude and his dog and a little vampire and a princess. They were just adventures and stuff. And then about like season 5 or season 6, they tried to make everything canonical and tried to tie in this plot of nuclear like war, post-apocalyptic, and tried to they kind of got up for lack of a better term, Adventure Time kind of got up its own ass, and they're just trying to get too complex with the lore and shit. And by the end of season 10, like I was totally checked out. They kind of lost that charm. Like I came back for the Marceline miniseries, obviously, but I just kind of checked out until the final episode, where I heard they actually had the guts to make Marceline and Bubblegum kiss.
Marceline was probably the better character, to be completely honest, because she had more storyline and story driven, and even her motives were like legit, because she's a vampire and she's ageless. So she saw the oh my god, I forgot his name, the Ice King, like what his original name was.
Simon.
Was it Simon?
Yeah, Simon Petrikov.
Yeah. Because and then she saw him like aging and then forgetting everything because the power of the thing, and it was really an analog for Alzheimer's, like forgetting your memories, yada yada yada, and then losing yourself and who you are.
Yeah, that kind of hit. That kind of hit me pretty hard.
Because now all of a sudden it recontextualizes like why Marceline was always merciful towards the Ice King when Finn and everyone else weren't necessarily.
Yeah, because she remember who he used to be back before he was just like this goofy guy. And it's just really sweet, deep moments like that really gave the series some heart, but then it just kind of got too complex, just kind of got too nuts. And then I hear they followed up with like a few episodes on HBO or something, and now there's a whole spin-off series about the fan fiction characters Ice King created, which I don't know. I feel like it's a creepy fucking. How old is Finn? How old is Finn in Adventure?
Isn't he dead? Isn't he dead now?
Well, no, I mean like during the original run.
Oh.
17 years old at the conclusion of Adventure Time. He begins the series at age 12. Like 13, 14, 15 or so. So Fiona and Cake is about like the Ice King writing fan fiction about a 14 or 15-year-old boy as a hot chick. That just really got fucking... That... I can't describe... I don't know the word, but that... the fuck out of me. No. Oh, here. In the spin-off series Adventure Time, Fiona and Cake, set 12 years after the original series, Finn is 29 years old, depicted as an adult with a beard, having HBO. Well, if there's Ice King's fan fiction, how do they... God, I'm gonna have to look this shit up. In the spin-off series, but they were created as... Oh, God, I don't want to go down this fucking rabbit hole right now. There are so many cooler things we can talk about, but now it's gonna bug me because you feel bad sometimes when you have to when you're watching a piece of media for years and you invest so much heart and soul into it, and then it just goes to shit. You kind of want to keep watching it just because you've invested so much, but that's like the gambler's fallacy right there to kind of tie it back to the channel.
I know when to cut my losses and walk away.
That's good. Not a lot of people do.
I was like, I don't have the time for this. I just walk away.
That's good.
But
we got
Zoss also brings up another good thing, where he says Legend of the Galactic Heroes is a shonen battle manga with a shonen protagonist, but with spaceship fleets instead of mechas or ninjas.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was like an old school classic.
Yeah, that's one of the old school classic. It was legit good, like legit good.
Wasn't that like one of the original space operas in anime?
Kinda. Because it was legit old. It was legit old.
Yeah. Although it looks like they did like a new season, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, De Nuya These 2018 to 2023.
Yeah. But they were doing like a soft, not a reboot, but like an upscale, where they're like, if you want to watch the old stuff, there it is, but we're just gonna like make it again, but with better animation.
So it's basically,
and
is the plot greatly different than the original? Because
it's somewhat different.
Because I remember that's what they did with Hellsing. Like I loved Hellsing, the newer one, the 10 episode one, Hellsing. I forget what it was called.
Ultimate
Hellsing. Yeah. Integra best waifu. Fight me on this. But the original had a lot left. A lot to be desired. Left a lot to be desired in the term. It's just some kind of place you couldn't understand that well. But Hellsing Ultimate tied a lot of things up, and spoiler alert for this old anime, I actually kind of like the fact that Alucard, this big overpowered Dracula vampire, he's actually out of commission for half of the series. Like they build him up to be this all-powerful vampire guy, but then they trick him into non-existing, and it has to be Integra and Cirrus and her posse who actually saved the day. I think that's kind of a cool twist.
The only thing is about that is that it does cut out a lot, because like we covered some of the story in the original running of Hellsing, so it's kind of like the same thing. Where same thing with like Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, where they already covered like some of the story beats already, so they're like, do we really need to redo the story? No, skip it. So you end up skipping some of the portions of the story, like Shao Tucker gets skipped. The prison arc gets skipped, so you don't get to see like the experimentations and how they actually are human.
I just remember that girl dog meme, and I'm like, maybe it's better we skip this fucker.
Well, the reason why that girl meme was there is because the what's it called? The science was sound, except Shao Tucker didn't know what he was stepping in, because he was doing it out of desperation, And Edward, and all things considered, like what he accomplished with little to no funding, or like what's it called, the criminal slaves, like experimentations. Like that was actually he made it pretty far. He didn't, like, it's not able to be stabilized, but he made it pretty far because when everyone went, like, when you start uncovering like what's really going on, they're like, oh, they were already making these guys with the boar dude, the rhino guy, the snake girl, and everyone else. You're like, oh, okay, they were already doing this. So Shao Tucker wasn't he wasn't far off. It's just that, you know, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time, with no connections whatsoever.
So what you're saying is he deserves that world's best dad mug sitting on his desk.
Kinda.
He did it to himself too and turned his front. I'm looking up the wiki right now. I don't think I got up to that point, but I get it. I get it now.
Because a lot of people, when they go through that, they're like, oh, the Shao Tucker arc, and they're like, oh, but they a lot of people don't make the direct connection between all the other hybrids and chimeras that they were making. So it's interesting that a lot of people like don't make that direct connection.
Yeah, well,
probably because it's a long running series, and the Shao Tucker arc is like it's literally in the beginning.
Yeah, you gotta watch out, like with the longer series, like you don't know how they get keeping the continuity. That's something that I struggle with, even with the story I'm working on, making sure I keep continuity, like with having to retcon stuff out, and like I wonder, like there's got to be some kind of autist or somebody who's really into One Piece and is pointing out something, like scanning every new episode to see if it conflicts with something they said, like in season 1 or episode 3 or something like that. Because you know, if you fuck up the story, the fans will catch you slipping. Some moment Deco power is because he didn't have to be creative anymore, so I lost interest. That first tournament arc was real, and then it became I figure whatever the media is, you got to be careful about the power scale. Like even in video games, like fighting games and stuff, where they keep adding more characters. Although they used to do it in batches, they actually used to release fucking sequels back in the day. Now they just release a character every couple months. And there is the fear of the power scaling too, and like, how does this character fit in with the others, and is it too powerful? And then you have to play test it and then adjust every other character around this character to make it fair. And there's just so much work that goes into it, it's easy to fuck up. So I do have admiration for the people who can like figure that type of stuff out. Like I would never be able to do all that math. Like I can't even put a D&D campaign together and all that math with the XP, and like there's just so much math these days. I fucking hate it. Like we got the 10 digits. I think we're good. So I swear, like, ooh, I got a little grits stuck in my teeth, man. Had a little had some leftover grits this morning. Half the time with the leftovers, I don't even microwave them anymore. I just eat them cold, cause like,
last night I ate my food. I instantly crashed, went to bed, and then I got woken. Well, no, wait. I got woken up by a ping, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was sitting there like answering messages, and then I curled back into bed and fell asleep. And then I woke up at 6:30, when my alarm woke me up, and then all of a sudden I wake up, and then I'm sitting there like, oh no, it's dark. I overslept.
oh god, that happens to me. And I get fucking terrified now because I get the I'm working the split shifts now. I'm working like 4 to like 8 to 12, 8 to 12, 8 to 1 in the morning, and then the afternoon it's like 4 to 9. That's why I don't get to like hang out in chats as much anymore, because my second shift is literally your whole stream shift. And that will happen like if I decide to take a nap between shifts. I'll wake up and like, oh my god, it's 4 o'clock. No, it's 4 a.m. It's like my morning shift. It's like, no, why, it's light outside. Did I miss my shift? No, you fell asleep watching YouTube in bed again like a fucking dumbass. That's why your wrist hurts. And like, no, you still got like an hour before you have to clock in for the. I just did not realize when I started taking these split shifts, I thought it would give me a chance to do stuff in the afternoon. I did not know how bad it would fuck up my perception of time. I'm a VTuber. My perception of time is already fucked. Like, you've experienced that, man. Like even with your semi-regular schedule, time is just fucking weird.
I think that's just like streamer time dilation. It just goes places that you were not expecting.
Yeah, like unless you're keeping a close eye on the clock, like time can really get away from you. And then there's people who don't realize there's like so much time to sink into stream prep, like all the stuff you don't see. It's just weird. Like, I love it, but I fucking hate it sometimes. And I admire people who are able to hold down a full-time job like I do and still do this as regularly as they do. Because, well, I mean, part of my job with the logistics has to do with making sure things run on time and trying to be as efficient as possible. So maybe I've got a little bit of help there, although I try to be careful about not bringing too much of my work ethic in the stream and being like more spontaneous and stuff. Like, this is kind of what this was about. Like, we didn't have much of a plan going on this morning. Just gonna hang out in the morning for a few hours, a different time slot, and let different people, maybe a different set of people you don't ever see the greatness and graciousness that is Karl Malone.
Oh, thank you.
Because I feel like that's one of the big reasons for like showcase, like having collabs and stuff. It's like, I know, like with the Discord, not to talk shit about anyone, like, but there are the kind of little groups and stuff. Like, not everyone watches everyone else. I know I don't have the time to watch everyone else. So, with collabs like this, and with collabs like other people, and even especially people out of FlaVR, hey, maybe you'll find a streamer that you like that you've never heard of before, and like someone just show up in their chat or show up on the mic or something like you never heard of. Oh man, go check them out too. Maybe check out their friends, kind of help the community. And I know that's a lot of what you're doing, because like you are the fucking king of collabs, man. Literally like 5 to 6 collabs a week with like 4 to 10 people. Like,
oh god,
you are. I could not fucking imagine being that charismatic, man. Just
I kind of want to slow it down as well. So I'm like when you get to that many collabs, you start to like start to feel sorry for your own viewers, because you're like, oh, I miss yapping with my viewers.
Yeah, I know. You
don't get the.
Oops, I was gonna say, I know, like on your solo streams, you actually carve out like the first couple of hours just to yap with your viewers, and I really think that is cool.
Yeah, and I've missed that. So it was like one day I was like, you know what? Instead of Stellar Blade, I'm just gonna sit here and yap with some demos. And then what is it called? Wednesday, I'm like, you know what? It was meant, like, this week was meant to be the chill week. So I was like, okay, so the only 2 collabs I know for certain are the Constant, which was Power World and Elden Ring. And Elden Ring, I know I'm towards the end, so I don't know how. Like, well, they tell me I'm towards the end, but I don't know how far in the end I am. So it was one of the major reasons why I was like, I really don't want to do the Dokapon thing. It's like I already have way too much on my plate.
I totally
and like
get it,
Dokapon was gonna be on a Sunday. It's like,
yeah, Sunday is like on the rare occasion that you take a day off from streaming, I know that's one of it. So I totally
Yeah.
understand. Like you've accommodated me on Wednesdays. Make kind of salted caramel Wednesdays kind of a regular thing for a very long time, and I have deeply appreciated because I don't have the balls to make this a full time thing anymore. I still got to be a wagey, and Wednesdays and Sundays are my days off. So I totally understand that. Plus, if we played Dokapon Kingdom, like I know we would end up fucking hating each other. It's fine because like we found Sealy, Sealy, and he brought a couple of his mods, and we're playing it. And 5 hours in, I already want to stab myself in the brain with a fucking chopstick. It's great. Like we
Now you know why. Like I pick on Piwo in the same regard that Piwo picks on Sealy.
it's like he and his friends like gave me foot sores and like froze me in place for like 45 fucking minutes straight. It was kind of horrifying. Like, hey, do you wanna not move at all and then just roll a one whenever you do get to move, while we get to move around the board and have adventures and shit? But you know, you give and you get. We'll give as good as you get, man. Uh, we also thought it would be a good idea just to do it every other week, not only so we could like keep things open with other collabs and stuff. So we don't want to stab each other in the fucking throat. Because it's one of those Mario Party type games where it except slightly worse. So yeah, it's like I know we've been doing that every other week. Just I guess I try to plan out stuff like the long term stuff, like with the games. That's and it goes back to the collapse and everything too. I try to carve out time for myself. That's usually what the morning streams are, the 7 a.m. streams Wednesday and Sunday, with the creative writing or the things that are important to me, and then Sunday the long form RPGs, like I'm doing Final Fantasy IV right now, just stuff to do on my own, so I can yap with my chat, and then the afternoons, like that's when I try to do the collabs and stuff, because like chat doesn't show up that often that time, and so I can focus more on the people I'm collabing with, give them the attention they deserve. It's a little hard for me to do both at once, although I'm practicing. Like, I know eventually I'm gonna proc off and hit the big time doing fucking Gargora numbers. I'm gonna have to learn how to do both at once.
There was one game because for Friday, I had Pokemon scheduled, and then that got postponed till next week. And I can't remember the game because I remember like Piwo DM'd me. It's like remember to play blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh right. So I'm like, okay, when Friday.
Oh, so I'm scanning through the car record right now to see if I can find your schedule to remind you, and I see that the Hitler song you were talking about. It's a parody of the Hives. That kind of actually,
yes,
that actually really upsets me because I love the fucking Hives.
It's actually really good. It goes over like Hitler's rise to power, and then through the what's it called, his march through Russia, and then it almost ends on him with the bunker, and then going over to Argentina. Like right, like when you look at the thing, it's like, oh, you know, but it's actually really good. It's actually really good.
I think I scrolled too far. I see like 3-4 pages of random perv. That was it. That was when English got banned. We were doing Gentleman's Dispute. Yumi, Piwo, and Star, who was I almost wonder if Star was like intentionally trying to chunk my computer out. Because like his whole tactic was like flooding the zone. Okay, here it is. You're doing the Ken Masters fire uppercut for some reason. Yeah, leftovers from Next Fest. That was Monday. Tuesday, Power World. Wednesday, Gorilla. Then Helldivers. Then Thursday, Elden Ring. Friday, Pokemon Draft. Saturday, One Page Rules. And it's like I thought this was gonna be the week that you cooled off with collabs, and like I was honored that you still collab with me. But I guess I had to push off because like I know I schedule stuff like 3 to 4 weeks in advance, like almost a month in advance with a lot of people. So I know like you can't just like stop on a dime, unless like there's some kind of emergency or something. So you do belong to the world, man. You do belong to the world, and it is kind of fascinating to watch. You fit in with pretty much everyone or anyone that you're able to collab with, and I think that's a really important skill.
Okay. Thank you.
Although I do not understand what Gabo one pick like. That's his awesome Tarkus thing, right?
Yes, that was meant for last week, and I forgot why we postponed it. Oh, right. We ended up postponing it because of Halen's car trouble.
Oh yeah.
So Elf couldn't make it that weekend. So we're like, you know what? We can run like a quick little like one shot. I forgot what what's it called was. But then Zoss was like, ooh, and then ran with it. And then we had everything lined up, and then the day of, literally the day of, it was like, oh yeah, the car thing is happening. I can't make it. Like, well, crap. Like, do you know how long it's gonna be? Like, 1 to 2 hours late. Like, because that was where people was like, no, I can't, because the usual start time was 6 p.m. EST. So 1 to 2 hours late would have been 7 or 8. So P.W.O. was already up and streaming Resident Evil at the time.
Yeah, because he's over in Poland, right?
Yeah.
A few hours
so he's
later.
like, nope. Because that would just be to begin starting. So we would be going way up into the morning.
Yeah, it's like that's why like with Dokapon I initially didn't want to do. It goes up to 4 players. I would have been just happy with 2, because I didn't know when you try to get. It's hard enough to try to get people together for just like a 1 stream thing, but if it's something that's going to be 5 or 6 or 7 streams, a regular thing, and if even one person is sick or something happens, you have to postpone that. Then that can go on for a while. Luckily, the 2 people Sealy shows are like 2 of his mods, so they're on when he's on anyway, so that's gonna help. But yeah, I'd love, and again, this goes back to my schedule. I would love to do another one of those run page rules. The 2 I was part of, that would really fucking cool. Problem is, like, I'm only off Wednesdays and Sundays, and I'm trying not to do overnights after work anymore. For my health and everything, again, like, although I end up being up 2 a.m. in the morning anyways because of my fucking spine. But yeah. I'm willing to, if it's a collab, if it's like someone who doesn't have another option, I'm willing to do that. Like at Jawoon, after like, God, almost a year, like over a year. It was 2024 last time. I finally got to collab with Jawoon for a couple hours recently. Teaching him blackjack with Vegas Dream. But I'd only be able to do it like Saturday night. That's the only time that worked for us.
Okay.
Like, I just hate being a fucking wagey, and like everything is telling me with like the health and the stress and the timing and everything, telling me to quit my job. But I know I will never be able to make a cent off of this, man. Like I'm too worried. Like I've got a good thing going now. I've been at Desert Salt LLC for like 6 or 7 years now, and like I've got some clout. Even though I don't try to use it. It's just, I guess I admire you and anyone who's willing to put it all in, go all in, and try to make a career out of it. And that's why I was so fucking happy when you finally got monetized. and you finally like actually able to take a little something back from this. And I think that's why like I'm a lot more permissive of perv than I probably should be, because he has shown he is a fucking homie, that he is donating and chatting up and helping with engagement and stuff. You know, so if you're cool with him, I'm cool with him. And now,
I wasn't sure about him because he always ends up picking on Neo and Jawoon, and he always like it wasn't until I got to know him a little bit more as a chatter that I was like, oh, okay, like I kind of get him. He finds like little pokes and prods to find different ways of doing things, and because I'm not like monetized via ads, he knows that he can get away with a lot more. Otherwise,
right, like, he's a lot smarter than he lets on.
yeah, Perv's good. I like Perv.
Yeah, and now you can kind of see. I noticed you've been changing your model here and there. You can kind of see that my season 3 outfit is kind of inspired by your summer outfit. Although I don't have the guts to wear the tiny little Daisy Dukes that you do.
I honestly can't wait till summer. Get us out of the cold.
Like even here in the desert, like when it gets to like 40 or 50, people freak the hell out. But then like with the logistics job I have, everything on the East Coast, like everyone in like New York and everything, it's just all these snowstorms are just fucking up my job, because that's more stuff I got to do if our people over there aren't doing anything, with people in Philadelphia aren't doing anything. It's just snow, man. It's like it's just frozen water dropped from great heights, just fucking everything. You'd think we'd figured out how to deal with it by now, man.
I mean, it's more or less like the actual problem of it all, because you're talking about like pounds of snow, and the good stuff is like the powder, because that stuff you can just mold. Is when you start getting into the packed snow, then the packed then ice, then packed ice, and everything else. So
and the slush and the black ice is what I hear about. Like when you're like unloading and loading stuff, if a lot has something that's like, or a road has like black ice covering it, that's like the really scary shit. Because half the time you don't even like see it. It's like you gotta get the guys out pouring the salt everywhere. Good thing I work at Desert Salt LLC. We're bringing salt across America, and not just on my fucking streams when I'm playing Dokapon Kingdom. Yeah, it's just I worry. Like I'm in a relatively nice place. I worry about all my associates, like streamers and co-workers and stuff, who aren't in as nice a climate as me. But on the other end, like, fuck snow. Like, really fuck snow.
I wouldn't mind it if I had like, what's it called? Like if it snowed like legitimately. Because shoveling snow makes you good money. Shoveling snow makes you really good money.
Well, there might be a hole in that economy, because when I watch videos on my work phone, I don't have an ad blocker on, so I have to get the ads, and they've been pushing one item down my throat that says, this darn device looks like a fucking shower head. Cleared up in 2020. It's the greatest gift of 2026. My wife got it. It's real crazy. When I opened this box, I almost laughed and made the worst decision ever. So that's how every ad starts these days. But it was like some kind of little hose or something that could evaporate snow for like 200 miles or something. And I'm like, you're not supposed to use hot water on snow, right? Like, that's not safe.
It depends on the use. Using hot snow on a car, no.
Because stuff will crack, right?
Yes, stuff will crack. Using hot snow, hot water. Using hot water on stairs is generally a no-no, because it will freeze, and it also depends on how cold it is. because it doesn't matter how hot the water is. If it's like legit cold out there, it'll snap freeze and turn it into like the minute you throw that out and to try and melt something, it's going to just like take it and turn it into powder or steam.
Yeah, that's what Jinx is saying. It just becomes Satan's ice once it refreezes. Yeah, the black ice.
Yeah.
You bust your ass on that.
So when you're shoveling snow, you have to do it like legit the old-fashioned way.
With
So
a
you have to
shovel.
have with a shovel. You have to get in there and then get a shovel. I mean, it helps if you do, believe it or not, like the what's it called, if you have like a blow dryer, or not a blow dryer, what's it called, the leaf blower, because then you can blow all the excess stuff to the side and down the what's it called,
Into your neighbor's yard.
oh no, I was gonna say out into the street.
Ah. I was thinking you need to get revenge somehow for their dog shitting in your yard. Oh God, we get that. There are signs all over my apartment complex. Oh, I mean the Motel California. Hope I didn't break character there. That say, hey, reminder, there are children playing out here. Pick up your dog's turds. And like, I don't like the fact that they lovingly articulate and draw like what a dog turd looks like in case someone didn't know. It's like, thank you for reminding me of that every day when I go out to the lobby. And I'm like, well, they gotta do it because people don't have fucking sense these days. Like, they will just let those dog turds play around, and there'll be dumb kids who are like, their parents are too busy like yapping on the internet or something to watch kids playing with a dog turd. It's horrible. I've seen it.
Did you see what happened with New York?
How so?
There was so much people pooping out in public that by the time the ice or defrosted, all of that poop was now all over the streets. It was so much. It was so much.
What
Because
was like?
the snow was hiding it all.
Snow melts in New York, but why is there so much dog poop? Oh. As melting snow reveals accumulated dog waste across New York City, residents are confronting growing public nuisance. Thousands of piles of dog poop. Oh, my lord. Dirty snow. And, of course, there are pictures.
It was a lot. It was so much. It was so much.
Well, Fido's got to do his business somehow. You gotta wonder, there's gotta be at least one human out there, someone who's highly inebriated or intoxicated, thinking, hey, if the dogs can do it, maybe I can get away with it. And then they, like, freeze to death, and the snow melts, and, like, I don't know, I get paranoid about that. Like, several years ago, no, I'll tell the story another time. But it's just, I don't know, man. You look at how society's been working for the last 100 years, and I'm like, yeah, things have been going great, but now there's poop everywhere. Like, you think we'd have figured it. There are so many things, like, you think we'd have figured out by now.
Well,
Like,
even Jinx said best. I bet it wasn't just the dogs.
yeah, probably not just. There's probably, like, at least a couple of trucks out there. Or kids pulling pranks, or influencers trying to be hip and get credit on the social media. Hey, man, this is Jamie 6'4", 69, 420, 24/7, 365. I'm taking a. This is the TikTok, rhyme talk, kick talk, take a dump in the street challenge. They're just stupid fucking people. I think I lean back on what the legendary, the late great George Carlin said. Think about how dumb the average person is. By mathematical property, half of them have to be dumber than that.
I missed Carlin.
Yeah, that guy was so brilliant. Although he had a lot of self-doubt too. Like, there was I read his autobiography, like that was penned like days before he died. And he had a lot of self doubt about some of the stuff he was putting out, like talking like goofy stuff, like talking about peas and things like that, in between the bouts of real like socioeconomic change and stuff like that. He had different arcs too, in different parts of his life, and just the guy was just fascinating. It's like what 18 different pay-per-view or 18 different stand-up specials. All of them were just slightly different. All of them like you could learn something.
Yeah.
And he left behind this amazing legacy, man.
I really do miss Carlin.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I used to back in the day just to have something to listen to. I used to listen to stand up back in the day. Like I don't know who the hot stand up acts are of today. Like who should I be watching today?
I don't know either, because none of them are really big. Because I like thinking back to Carlin, like there are jokes that he made that you would not like. It's not even like a today thing. Like he got legitimately banned from several places for telling the jokes that he told. And he's like one of those he's one of those people to where you will sit there and laugh at his jokes. And like I remember showing so many of my friends different Carlin, and they fall in love with Carlin, and then he jokes on the one thing that they don't like, and then boom, they're like, nope, don't like Carlin anymore.
I was looking up a list of popular comedians, and Jeff Dunham's face come up, and I'm like, no, fuck this.
I can't think of him. I legit can't think of anyone.
Well,
Like any big greats.
I guess maybe it's because the medium has changed so much. Like now, if you want to be funny, are they allowed to stand up comedy anymore? Well, yeah, for now we still have freedom of speech, but like these days, instead of like doing like the technology has changed. Instead of doing it at a smoky nightclub, if you have a wry observation or something like that, you can do that online.
It's probably also the fact that everything's so hypersensitive. I mean, it's getting better. It's legit getting better, but everything's so hypersensitive that it's probably killed so much of comedy that there wasn't much room for comedians.
Well, there was a lot of stuff that's like I can't watch anymore because like the 90s and the 2000s were a totally different time. It's like what was it? Bam Margera. Anyone remember that fucker? What part of the whole Jackass crew did his own thing, had a whole TV show where he was an asshole. He put out a movie called Haggard. And I remember growing up, I thought it was one of the coolest movies ever. I rewatched it a couple years ago. Like, I can't fucking watch it. It's really bad. Like, they start they start out the movie with a anti-gay slur, and then the story itself, like the actual story, is just it's just kind of a mishmash of this kind of whiny protagonist played by Ryan Dunn, and like him and Bam Margera doing horrible things, and it took me a while to realize it's not an actual movie. It's like a skateboard video dressed up like a movie, pretending to be a movie. Yeah, I remember him. Haven't seen the movie. Well, you're not missing much, but it's called Haggard. It's probably on YouTube. But yeah, there were apparently a lot of those back in the days, like the 90s, that I just missed when I was briefly into that culture and the music and everything. Just like videos that were masquerading as movies and stuff. They're just meant to do skateboarding tricks and stuff like that. I think Jackass does that too, although Jackass completely admits they're just a bunch of stunts and stuff. There's no actual plot involved. It's just crazy people doing crazy shit. Getting in fucking shopping carts and flying down the highway.
I don't think I've ever seen that stuff.
Oh, you never saw Jackass?
I vaguely remember it. I don't remember the movies. I think I remember the TV show, but I can't remember much.
Well, the movies, like the original, I think the original trilogy of movies were really good. Because, they just amp up the stunts and stuff and, have a couple of celebrity cameos here and there. I think the first one even had some skateboarding. Then the fourth one, they kind of showed their age. So they did have like they had the original cast, but they did have a lot of new people. Like I think Eric Andre was there too. That fucking crazy motherfucker. I love that guy. Um, it's like it's just this reminder, like when I see you like wrestling from like back in the '90s and stuff. When I grew up, when I was watching it, or these guys from Jackass, and seeing how they're still trying to do the stuff now, how much older they are, it just reminds me, man. There is this like inexorable march of time that is always going on, and we've got to do what we can. We got to do what we love while we got the time here, and that's one of the big impetuses of why after VTubers helped save my life and my sanity for so many years, I finally bit the bullet, learned the trade, and started doing it. And I've regretted it here and there, but I just love the journey I've been on so far, man. And I appreciate you for being there as long as you have with this journey and kind of helping me figure out a lot of things. I hope I've been able to help you too in that some way, man.
I mean, I kind of just chill most of the time.
Yeah, like you talked about like in the past, like you just go into the stream head empty, just like driving pure instinct, like a Saiyan or something. Meanwhile, like I have to plan like a whole lot of shit out, like, and that's kind of what this little Yap Fest we were doing this morning was partially about. It's like just trying not to plan everything out because like if I'm not starting the game in like 10 to 15 minutes, something bad happened. But it's like it's also partially about like everyone having their own different styles, everyone doing differently. Like I said, you there's so many amazing people here. You browse all of us, you're gonna find someone you love. And I'll point it out again. I have pinned the FlaVR Discord in the live chat. So anyone wants to check it out, please stop by and say hello to your favorite streamer and find your new favorite streamer. We got all types. Shit, what do we got? I'll pull it up right now. We got a master dwarven craftsman, Sensoka. We got a soft little bread femboy who actually bakes bread. We got Choco Minato, FlaVR's forgotten fighting game Philly fanatic.
So far I'm still over. So far I'm still for 0 for 2 with Salty.
Well,
he has beaten me every single Pokemon match.
Oh yeah, you're doing the Pokemon League thing, right?
Yep.
Elf actually invited me to that, but like, again, it's like I'm only working Wednesdays and Sundays. That wouldn't be fair to everyone else. But we also got Gwen Lamone, who's like practicing a lot of real life stuff. Does a lot of Dark Souls stuff. They're doing sewing, weapons, and stuff. I got Susie.
Let's collab with Lebanmore.
Yeah,
especially Susie.
I was lucky enough to collab recently because, like, I know he's, I believe he's Danish, and like his time frame does not sync up nearly as well. But we were able to hang out for a couple hours. That's cool.
Yeah.
We got Susie Blue, who is doing stuff with AI, its own little AI buddy.
Yeah, building his own little neuro.
Yeah,
which can't be cheap. It can't be cheap.
Especially running that on your own system.
Well, that's what Vito does. He runs it on his own system. He has like this beast computer, like this legit beast computer.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that's about. Like, I'm running a 512-35. I sometimes wonder what it would be like to have a beast computer, but then I realize, like, nah, I'm not gonna be able to afford that for a while. And once again, it goes to the fucking AI bros. Like, AI has been so amazing, and then there's just so much horrible shit too. Just like,
well, it's just like art in general. You're gonna end up with like good AI, and you're gonna end up with bad AI.
Yeah.
And most of the stuff that gets filtered to the top is the bad AI, because it's the one that everyone points to. Because when AI is bad, or when AI does like bad things, they point at it and go dart 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 re.
Well, isn't that that's how a lot of stuff is online. Like the algorithm is told to show you negative stuff. Like, like was it? I go back to Sterling. I don't watch a lot of Sterling anymore, but they always used to have the top 10 best and top 10 worst games of the year, and the worst games of the year list always did far better than the best games of the year. There just seems to be something about negativity online, and it just like it gets clicks, and the algorithm knows what gets click.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if only people could be responsible. Exactly, Jinx. Like I pride myself at work on being responsible. Like whenever anything goes bad at work, they go, "Hey, go and get Amanda. She's responsible." Fuck you. That was hilarious.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, that usually happens when I try to be funny, whether there or at work. But yeah, it's just I feel like in flavor we are kind of the way that we are all created because we're created from like ideas and AI prompts. A lot of us, kind of specially poised to ride the cusp of AI into this new world, and just what was it? Didn't Pippa wasn't Pippa's birthday recently? 3-3.
Yeah, it was oh my god, I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was, but like yeah, it's on 3 now, and that's what they're using for vocals and some of the AI stuff. So it's actually pretty good because you can run all this stuff locally and not have to worry about relying on a different what's it called on a different provider like Grok or payment processors or anything else.
Some that's gonna have like 1,000 fucking guardrails set up.
Yeah, or let alone the guardrails. Yes.
Or they'll keep a track and a list of all of your prompts. Because that actually scared the shit out of me early on when I was using Sora. It was like Christmas time, and there was a video in my drafts folder I didn't recognize. I didn't remember making it, and it was a video that Sora automatically made of Santa Claus saying, "Oh, here, I got you a gift based on videos that you've generated. Here's, oh my god, they're reading everything. Oh, delete fucking everything. I've got to but I don't know, man. It's like they're just. It's so hard to keep track of, so hard to keep on top of it, and that's why it's so cool that we've got so many people doing stuff here, that we're able to like. It's just a big old amazing community, and we'd love to have y'all as part of it. Check out the FlaVR Discord. Check out the rules, of course. Don't be a fucking asshole. Come by and say hi if you're not a fucking asshole. And if you are a fucking asshole, you know what? Well, maybe we'll figure something out. Give it a shot. We'll let you know when you've done
I know we're slowly growing.
Yeah, we've had like 10, 11, 12 people join over the last couple days. So much so that I thought there's like some bots or something. Although we haven't had any new members in a while. Although I think
no new members yet.
That may have had to do with like access to the old Dead Sea Scrolls, as I called them. I've been thinking about finding that old document and like posting it publicly.
Oh, I still have it.
All right, good. Like, I don't want to step on any toes, but it would kind of be cool if we're getting a lot of new eyes on us to see maybe someone else can get inspired.
Well, I think it's more or less like we're starting to get more viewers, because if you've noticed, a lot more people are starting to get up there in what's it called, like viewership. So I'm getting up there, and I'm getting new subscribers. I'm like that's the reason why I said like with my outros, like, and thank you new subscribers, because I've been getting new subscribers like almost like if not every single day, at least once every few days, to the point where it's like, oh, like I went from, God, what was it? Like 500 to almost 600 now.
You're up to 541 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
So
impressive.
I'm getting close.
I tell you, I've stagnated for a little while, but I totally understand. Like, I play stuff that may not draw a ton of people in, like Final Fantasy IV, Baroque, all that stuff. I don't play the hot shit. I can't.
Well, it's not.
I
It's not
can't
even
run
playing
the hot
about.
shit.
Well, it's not even about playing the hot shit. It's just, being there and then being on point. Like, you have to be entertaining. You have to be like, go out there and just go blah 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 blah, and then just be like whatever makes you, or whatever exemplifies like the best part of you. Put that out there.
Yeah, because
And then
if you're
just gonna
trying,
naturally gravitate people.
because if you're trying to be something else just to get views, those people are gonna stop coming if they realize you're not something else.
Yes, it's still one of the main reasons why I am hesitant about playing Limbus, because I am curious about the lore, and because it has like interestingly dark lore, and I like Don Quixote, and but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want dead subs. I don't want like subscribers that don't watch. It's like I know for a fact I got scared during the Undertale thing, because just from playing Undertale Yellow alone, I got some subscribers, and thankfully some of them have stuck around, but not that many.
I'm looking at Limbus Company now. It's a gotcha.
Yeah, it's it's the most non-gotcha. It releases think of a gotcha and then do everything to stub your toe when it comes to monetization. So you can get the only thing that actually is like gotcha is all the new content. So all the new stuff that is, which they release in seasons. So after the season is done, they put everything into a standard pool, and then you just get like little part pieces from completing missions, dailies, yada yada yada, and then you can just pool the character. Like, you just like go, I want that character, like that character. Well, no. The only thing that's really actual pay would be skins, like certain skins. That's it. Because they update so infrequently because of how long it takes for them to make a storyline, that by the time they make another story, like pretty much everything that was there on the limited and everything else banner is going to be moved into the standard banner by that point.
It's the same universe as Lobotomy Corporation. That's kind of
Yes.
interesting.
Lobotomy and Library of Ruina.
I don't know how anyone's supposed to keep up with all these gotchas, man. Like, aren't
the what's it called? Lobotomy is not a gotcha, and Library of Ruina is not a gotcha. The only gotcha is Limbus.
But I know that there are other ones that you follow, like Girls Frontline 2, and you were doing Wuthering Waves for a while. You quit with that one. You're doing what's the one with the girls with the asses?
I kind of wanted, Nikke. I kind of wanted to return back to Wuthering Waves, but I'm like, because by that point I was coming off the end of what is it called, Genshin, and I was coming off the end of Genshin, and there was another one, and they were open world. I'm like, I don't want to like go do more mint picking. So I dropped Wuthering Waves because I didn't feel like doing that grind.
Yeah.
And then nearly 2 years later, here I have Enfield, and I'm doing mint picking because it's been like it's been a 2-year thing. But at the same time, unlike in other you can just like set up your factory to mine it. Or you can set up, like zipline locations for the stuff that is rare, to where that does not, you cannot mine it, and you just like zip line to that, and it takes no time whatsoever.
Because I noticed like it's different with each of the gacha games. Where there's actually a game component to it.
Yeah,
Because you've had to drop a couple, haven't you?
I have dropped a few of them.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it becomes an automation game, pardon the pun on that one, because Enfield is all about automation.
As long as like I maybe the better term is idle game.
Yeah,
IDLE.
idle game, like an idle clicker kind of thing. Because the original Arknights got that way. Because all I would do is put my units down and then just put auto. And I found out that some of the characters that have like the strongest attack, but under auto, which means as soon as the SP gauge hits max, they just go burst, 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 and you can just do that. You can just have like a complete and total auto team, which just auto functions, and as soon as you do that, boom, you don't have to worry about it at all.
Yeah, and because I know, like you said, you drop Northern Waves, and then there's another one. I remember you talking another one that you dropped, called Uma Musume. Why did you drop that one again? Tell them why you dropped Uma Musume.
I lost a bet.
Lost a bet to who?
Some craggly, white-haired old man.
Silver. It's Silver, and I'm an androgynous. But enough of it. Yeah, I will keep bringing that shit up until you put out that video, by the way. But yeah, it's like I think I started thinking about gacha and games as a service, because I'd read a couple days ago that another of them died out. But what was it? High Guard? Like they put so much money and effort into High Guard, like they even gave it like the big final spot at the Game Awards. And now we got the news that it's going to be shutting down after 46 days. It's officially going to shut down on March 12th. Like, holy crap. It's like the new... Fuck, what was that other one? Canfield or Cornfield or something.
Oh, Concord,
yeah.
Yeah, those were just bad in general. These games are coming off of the end of like a bad generation of games. This is like oh my god, what, I can't remember. Relooted. Like you have Relooted, you have a bunch of others, a bunch of others, which were just like of the political variety, and they're like, nope, we want to steal your fun. Here's political commentary. Here's political, like, forced down your throat gameplay. Like, and who is it for? Well, evidently not the gamers, because like those things bombed. Those things like legit bombed.
Oh, I did not know that, Jinx. The developers said that High Guard claimed to be indie, but then it turned out they were owned by Tencent.
Yeah, that's the thing about most of these like political games, is that they tend to have like secret money backing them, because they're like, how are they getting these games greenlit? How it's boggling. So either they're lying to people, which I believe, and they're lying about what they're doing and what everything else, or they're doing other things, which is they are like the, what's it called, the oh my god, what was the UK one? There was a UK government funded game, and then everyone loved Amelia.
UK government funded game?
Yes! Wait, did you not hear about this?
No, I didn't. What was this?
Okay, it was a UK game. I gotta find this game. Let's see. Google. UK game. UK sponsored game.
What is this?
Pathways. It was called Pathways.
Yeah.
And in that, like how you get the good endings and everything else is if you essentially obey the state. Like you do. It was meant to be like here's how you don't be racist or blah 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 blah, and then almost unilaterally everyone went for the racist goth girl. And she was only racist because of the way that it was very, very horribly written. So when you actually got to know her, she was actually just a chill, average person.
Yeah.
Who just wanted, like, you know, borders enforced and everything else.
It looks like it was designed for students 11 to 18, so like maybe it was like trying to be stealth entertainment or something.
It was meant to be propaganda. It was meant to be stealth propaganda for students.
A propaganda,
more specifically, like kids.
Saying that you're evil if you ask a question, didn't shut up and obey the government.
Yes. So if the minute you start asking questions, you get sent and down to like the alternate. Like it hard cuts you off. Like they're like once you start asking questions, it's probably like a good. They killed the game. Because they didn't want people playing it. But it was like as soon as you're not in that pathway anymore, they cut you off. Because the minute you stray from that and ask questions, they're like, there's no way back on that path. There is no way back to their good path.
AI generated British schoolgirl who's far right social media star. No, that's a different Amelia, isn't it? There's some kind of purple-haired AI girl named Amelia.
Yes, it should be purple-haired. But a lot of people have been making AI gens of her, and even Twitter itself has been making artwork of her like crazy.
Oh, they've been making they're taking the joke and running with it.
Yes.
Kind of like FlaVR. We're taking this shit post and we're fucking running with it. Except we're not purple-haired goths. Well, are there any goths in FlaVR? I thought there may be at least one. That's what we need if we want to join FlaVR. We need a goth. That'd be cool. What food would a goth be? Because the way FlaVR works is at the very base, like, there's some kind of quote-unquote flavor of something. Like some kind of food or drink or something that based on the characters. Like, Malone is caramel, obviously Malone. I'm roadkill stew. That's we'll have to go deep in my character lore to understand that. But basically, I am an amalgamation of old ideas and characters.
Lulu has a goth outfit, but otherwise, Jinx says he doesn't think so.
We don't, there we go. What flavor would a goth be? Like, I don't know. What do goths eat? What is the proper care and feeding of a goth?
It's not even like that. I think it's more to do with what goes with the color palette, because goth is basically just black and white. I mean, there's different flavors of goth, so you can go and branch out from there. But generally speaking, if you're going like the most basic one,
yeah, I heard the pink goth is really hardcore. I don't want to look it up because like I'm already worried about my results.
There was the bubblegum, the bubblegum flavor that we had.
Who was that? Monster Energy drink and/or cigarettes. Yeah, that makes more sense. Although shit, I drink fucking Monster Energy. Well, I don't drink Monster Energy anymore. I drink the Monster coffees. Because at least I can justify that it's coffee waking me up in the morning. And not something that's going to make my fucking heart explode. But yeah, it's like, and that's another one of the great things about FlaVR is that they're on that list of original ideas, characters. You can take as little or as much as you want.
Yeah.
Like the character Amanda Splat you see before you, that's like 98% original character. Like, you just borrow like the roadkill and the color scheme. Cara Malone started out kind of more religiously adherent to the original, but it's just branched off into your own different thing. Like the original Cara Malone, the character, like that was like kind of angry, grumpy type of looking, and then he just started doing that giggle, man, just letting go, just being yourself, and it's what I used to say, man. Happy Cara is best Cara, and he kind of showing the world that now, and I love that. I always do love that, watching an idea, watching a creator develop over time, and like how just it's just like we were going back to talk about earlier, when to get off a train, when to stop watching the show, when to give up on something. I don't like giving up on stuff because, like, I always think there could be a redemption. There could be something that turns it around. But you know, we got a lot of finite time on this fucking planet, man. So, and it's actually something that Minato says at his outro, and I really like this. Like, we know that your time is limited, so the time you're spending with us is greatly appreciated. And we do appreciate it. We do love having y'all coming out and just watching us yap, be a couple of fucking... What would you call us?
Oh.
A couple of, I don't know, Babanikus or... Yeah, we
Well,
did... Oops, sorry.
I've noticed that, like, in general, at least for me, I've gotten to the point where, like, I've gotten enough people, like, watching me to where they don't know what a Bobby Niku is. I'm like, oh god, I have to explain what a Bobby Niku is.
Well,
Like,
well, luckily, like, it's part of my elevator pitch when I notice someone rates me. It's just, for me at least, I know it's different because people perceive their characters differently. I just say something if it's a female character, male VA.
yeah, that's how I've been, like, branching it off as. But damn.
Yeah, because I've been trying to spread my reach by, like, I'm trying to figure out how to spread my reach outside of FlaVR, and a lot of it is I've been getting into these games that I've been playing, like Balatro, Red Dragon Inn, the new Sledding. Oh god, I can't stop playing the fucking Sledding game. And then I just, like, if it's something I'm playing a lot of, or interested in doing, I'll introduce myself there and see if they watch it. Like, Baroque, the weird roguelike Saturn roguelike I'll be playing later today. I was in, like, the translation server like a month before actually starting to stream it and talking to people over there, getting them interested. I thought that'd be a kind of nice way to spread my reach. And it's just weird, like, I've doubled the amount of servers, Discord servers that I've been in over the last, like, couple of months. See, it's hard to keep track of them all.
Yeah, it does.
Like, and then I invite people to shit, and I'm like, oh, why did you invite me to this? Like, I don't know, I forgot. Like, I thought you might think this is cool. Like, I think I invited everyone I know to join Slugfest Games, which is the Red Dragon Inn place.
Right.
I would love to play some more Red Dragon Inn sometime, just to explore the characters. Apparently there's entire metas in that game, and, like, certain characters that are so powerful that they should be banned, and, like, tier lists and shit. And, like, there's, like, people get really hardcore over this game. Although I feel like if you find the right community, people get really hardcore over anything. But with Red Dragon Inn, with, like, 60 plus characters, like, that is something I'm interested in digging in, exploring.
Yeah, I definitely want to play that again, because I want to play the bomb character. I didn't realize, like, they automated the bomb deck into the center of the what's it called?
Yeah, especially since, like, for example,
Oh.
Sandra the bookie, who has her own deck, or you played the Wencha has her own deck, that's sat in front of your table.
Yeah. And it made it very easy to understand and control, but damn. Because I know the bomb deck is like a shared deck.
Because y'all
So-
had to just use it or something.
No, everyone uses it. So like whenever you do things, it's like pull a bomb. Whenever you do this, add a bomb to it. It was a really cool mechanic that I loved, but I couldn't find the bomb deck. So I'm like, oh, this sounds really fun. Because the bomb deck is basically a trap deck, and so you can trap what is it called, gambling cards. You could start you could trap gambling cards. You could trap currency. You can do a lot of cool things, and the bombs are completely random to the point that like, oh, it's a smoke bomb, nothing happens. It's a firecracker. All of them have like different effects and abilities, and they're just really, really cool.
Yeah, like with 50, 60 different characters. And plus, I've also figured out how to play the, we're talking about wanting to do the dungeon crawl. Like, there's a dungeon crawl mechanic. And apparently that's real easy to do. Basically, there's a dungeon deck, and it starts out with 2 counters on it. At the end of everyone's turn, they take off a counter. And when you get to 0 counters, it's just an event that happens to everyone. You just follow the instructions on the card, like everyone has to drink or everyone has to take damage or something like that. And then it's also got a number on the card, which is how many counters until the next. So it's kind of like a chance card. It's not complicated at all. And there's like a pub crawl mode too, where there's like 6 different decks, drinking decks, and every time you go to a new deck, there's a new event. Although I am going to have to look through. I did ask them over there. There is a more updated version of the Red Dragon Inn than the one we've been using. Although the one we've been using...
Serious?
Yeah, the one we've been using does have the most up-to-date characters. Like, I think Jin and Greta, the Mocker or whatever, are the most updated ones. But it's like helping with the script and stuff. They'll have to go through that because I got 2 different answers on which one is the most up-to-date one. I'll have to browse through that, but yeah, I definitely want to check that out again. I'm putting that on the Tism pile, man. I got so much stuff on the Tism, but like that's why I'm going so hard about trying to finish Baroque and Final Fantasy IV and all this stuff, cause like I'm so into it, and I'm not gonna be into it. I'm not gonna have any room for any other shit until I finish it. Although thanks to you for this, that one demo you showed me, the sledding game, I'm officially hooked on that now. Anyone who saw my recent Next Fest demo stream, there's just a little sledding game where just a little frog or a little penguin or whatever, and it's just this big old mountain, and you can slide down it on a little tube or a little dish or whatever. It's just the cutest little thing. And you can play cornhole, and you can have snowball fights, and you can get your shit kicked in by a Yeti. It's a very peaceful game.
Is that a segue for sledding?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to collab with it, because it was just barely able to run as is. But if you want to give it a shot,
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
all right, go ahead. We'll go ahead and do it on this screen because, like, my main screen, that's already set up for Baroque later.
Okay.
Move us on to the corner. I think they said something about they don't have like private lobbies yet or something, so just have to make a lobby with a password. And you're probably gonna have to be the one who makes the lobby because it specifically says whoever has the most stable computer should be the one who holds it. So, go ahead, plug in my controller. And if you're not a streamer, you don't understand. There's so many parts that go into it. Like, I gotta plug in the controller, load up the game, put us in the corner. Gotta mute the coffee BGM and the cafe BGM, because this is the same screen that I use for like the Steam intro or the stream intros and stuff with the little parking garage. with different music and stuff.
Uh,
And we'll see if this totally tanks the computer. It shouldn't,
watch
though.
me.
I've already set everything to minimum.
Let's see. Customize. How do I invite? Or can I only do a public lobby?
I'm not sure. I noticed they said like some of the options don't work. Okay, so gotta turn off full screen resolution. Because I think I only stream in 720, so anything higher than 720 will just chunk things anyways. Otherwise, it saves everything else. Because I'm actually able to play it offline fine at like full screen 1080. It's got proximity chat, so I don't know if we'll be getting double audio or not. I've turned off the snow trails on the V-Sync.
Let's see. Oh, invite. View player. Wait. Invite to group. This does not work yet. I think if that doesn't work, I'll just make a public lobby and put a password in it.
All right. So I'm just putting up the focus right now. Capture specific window. Capture same executable. Sledding game demo.exe. Anyone who wants to check out Sledding game, it's it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's nice. It's actually really cute and peaceful.
Let's slide it back a little bit. It's gonna look a little off because it's 720 and this stream is 1080 or whatever. Fucking deal with it.
Don't worry about it. We're just here to chill.
Yeah, of course. So I got that. Now I gotta get the invite. Pull up Steam, play game, there we go.
No fish to sell. I've got no fish to sell. I don't know what to do. I got no fish.
I think it's join because I clicked the invite.
Okay.
I don't think it's joining me to the room.
Okay. Then I will leave lobby, host. Don't worry about it. Public, Kara. Kara Malone's lobby and create. Okay. I made a public lobby. The password is Kara.
All right. Kara, looking it up. Refresh.
This existential frog.
Let's join. Refresh to update. See if I can just find it. Now it's not showing any lobbies.
Oh.
Maybe it's the region.
It shouldn't be the region.
Max players any. Let's refresh. Master Primo.
Oh.
Not sure if we're in the same area or not. Oh, it said paste it from clipboard. No, that's not what I want. You paste it from clipboard, you'll get the full results of my last professional wrestling show. Yeah. What region did you set it as?
Let me make another lobby. Host. Good internet. Password. Peaceful mode, no player interaction, disable voice. It doesn't show a region.
When you initially put it up, because like I see Eric 3867, Prismograph, Lewd Tyler, Fade Ether, Soup Benji, Trenchfire, Blaze.
Uh,
I'll try making one. Count to invite on. Oh, that is.
oh, I've got to wipe down my. I just realized with all this white on the screen, I
Right.
got to wipe down my my monitor.
Oh God,
Uh,
you don't realize that until like. I think maybe I see it a little more often because I do so much writing and stuff, and I've got that big white screen in front of me. So yeah, don't be filthy. So I've gone
well,
ahead and created a room.
okay.
Here's see if you can find me. Maybe here's the password.
I don't
Oops.
think you have to worry about that. You can just say the password.
Okay, it's 11122333.
Uh, it's taking a while to load for me,
Yeah, but you
or at
found.
least load the
Well, you did
load the
find the room
lobby.
though, right?
Oh no! It didn't. It's not finding any rooms.
Oh, was there something about quality?
Uh, wait, are you already a penguin?
Yeah, I grinded for like 6 hours to get some new stuff.
Oh wait a minute. I may have borked the game to some degree.
Oh,
I'm just gonna relaunch it
okay.
because that may have been what was killing the what's it called?
Yeah, the invite doesn't work yet.
Ah, there we go. I think it was. I think whatever it was. Let's see. Uh, hmm. What was your lobby call? Name?
It should be Amanda Splatz's lobby. I believe we only get it set to 2 people.
Oh, okay. I think. 111 222
11123333.
233. I wonder why the top is like that.
Well, it's a demo, so I understand. Like maybe they haven't gotten everything figured out yet. The guy said it's his first game. Now I gotta find it in the lineup so I can go ahead and like I don't think I got to capture the audio.
Hmm.
But go capture audio.
Let's see. Yeah, it's not showing any lobbies by your name.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
I set it to USA East because that's the time zone of the channel. Okay, so here let's try this. I'm gonna go get out of the game completely, and then you go ahead and try making making a room.
Okay, made a room, and I made a room from the lobby instead of the what's it called?
Right? I'm closing
Instead
up
of
game
the
now.
the main screen.
Right. Okay, now go ahead and invite me again.
I think you might be able to join via what's it called? You should be able to join via the main lobby.
Yeah, I'll try pulling it up again.
But we'll see.
Yeah, it's good that we're doing this right now because like kind of helping out with the demo. I'll be able to give them the feedback.
Yeah.
And like I said, even though the guy said this is his first game, I get serious web phishing vibes from this game. Like,
Oh,
although it looks a lot better.
maybe, maybe it's lobby code. Okay, I've pasted in lobby code, so if nothing else works, you can try the lobby code. I mean, if anything, we probably could just join one of the public lobbies that have like one player in it.
Well, the public lobbies are a little bored. Like, I entered one of the public games, and every 10 seconds they had a new race I had to join, like a sledding race, instead of just being able to do it at your own pace or something. Oh, there's an actual lobby code. All right. I remember seeing, yeah, I remember seeing a lot of these numbers go up in the in the sledding game Discord. So I got the code copied. Join. Oh, there it is, Malone's lobby.
Oh, nice.
So that's it.
Okay,
so
yeah, it was lobby code. It was lobby code rather than what's it called?
Well, that makes sense. So when they have a pickup game, quote unquote, area in the sledding game Discord, and it's all like those 30 key lobby codes. So I'm here. I'm at the lodge right now.
All right. I was just sledding down this hill.
There you go. There you go. Character interaction. Cool. What the fuck you doing with that, Malone?
Bam.
That's exactly. Alrighty. First interaction. Going. At least it's on brand. At least this is on brand. Man. It's like the little lodge. It's like it's got a. It like you earn points while you're sledding, doing tricks and stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
And you can get
to earn points.
New outfits, and like I got an inner tube and stuff. Although, in the full game, there's gonna be like a shopping cart. That's gonna be fucking cool. But even here at the lodge, like they've got so many cute little touches. Like, where is it? You can play cornhole if you want.
Yeah, I saw. I was taking a look around. I saw some of the mini games and.
Oops. It's a good thing there's no health bars here. It's just.
I think it's just meant to be like a what's it called? Like a chill little game.
Yeah, you can cornhole to your heart's content. It's great. It's great. People who have never been to the South have no idea what a cornhole is. And they've got somewhere on the ice. They've got curling.
I saw that.
Wasn't there a controversy recently with curling at the Olympics?
Yes, Canada failed the Olympics. They were caught fingering the curling thing.
Ooh, I thought they had to hit it with like a brush or something.
Well, they throw it. They throw it, and then when they're getting closer, you're supposed to lean into it, and he was finger pushing it as he was going along, using momentum to push him through.
Brought shame upon his great nation. Although supposedly, didn't America do really good at the Olympics this year? Like,
yeah, we did really, really good.
Ooh, right in.
To the point where like a lot of Canadians in what's it called, were pissed. They were so pissed.
Well, we got second place, like next to Norway or something. Like, you understand Norway doing good at the fucking Olympics, the Winter Olympics. I feel like the Winter Olympics is like, it's the one where people don't give a shit unless America's winning. Like you'll hear about sports people don't give a fuck about unless we're doing good.
Winning,
Yep.
winning.
Yeah, exactly.
We like winning, winning.
People seem to pay a little bit more attention to the Summer Olympics, I think.
Oh, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm over here by the lodge, by the s'more station.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Things are a little choppy. Oh, you can throw the marshmallows. Why would you want to throw a perfectly good marshmallow? Holy crap.
maybe throw them in the fire.
Oh, that's why they got the sticks.
Oh, stick.
Yeah, you can take a little seat on the log and just. This game is supposed to be like comfy simulator.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like web fishing. There's so much to do past just like the sledding. Here, I think it's supposed to. Been a while since I made a good s'more. Shout out to Mixie Mixin. Or no, she's not Mixie Mixin anymore. She's Mixie Fayborn.
Yep. I got collab with her again.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Like, I think the last time I had was that one mega collab we did with Gardic Phone.
She was briefly on when I forgot what I was doing. Oh, it was Christmas. I did the Christmas Open VC,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
and then she came in.
I think that was like the last thing I joined in before my hiatus.
Oh. We have targets. I don't know what the targets are for.
I don't know. I just dropped my fucking more into the snow. I feel like I did a horrible
Oh, apparently
thing.
we get a bow and arrow somewhere. I don't know where though.
Well, it must not be in the demo. I do know you can buy a fishing rod for like 10,000 points.
Ooh. Oh, they have fishing.
Yeah,
I found a
do.
fishing hut.
Yeah, but you got
mean,
you got to have a fishing pole to do it.
A fishing pole, yeah.
It is a good way. Like once you get 10,000 points, it is a good way to make money.
We can do curling.
Oh yeah.
I know not to curl, but
Well, basically, you just try to get. Oh shit! I forget it's ice. You think it's a penguin? I'd remember that. Basically, what you do is just like, oh god, the physics. The physics are great, but they're also horrible. You just try to get as close to the middle as you can. And if you end up hitting someone else's out, then I like to shoot for them.
Oh.
That music, man, that's just.
The music's chill.
Yeah, we were talking about music earlier, and it's just beautiful, man. It's like really helping with the vibe.
Like, everything about this game is like, it reminds me of Shutterbugs.
What was that? I don't think I've heard of that one.
You played it with me.
Oh, the bird watching game.
The bird watching.
Yeah, I wonder if that's come out yet. That was adorable. Very chill. Although this has obviously much more to do. Like I said, it reminds me of web fishing with all that you have to do outside of just the main sledding component.
You know, what would be funny if the person that made this did make web fishing.
Well, supposedly,
Like, I made web.
supposedly it's a new guy and this is his first game. For a first game so far, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't go to shit. Because this seems like a really, really, really chill game.
I don't think I've scored a fucking point. I want to get this.
I've overshot.
I remember Shuffle. Oh wow! It really knocks you out when you're on the ice because if you get up too fast, you get knocked out again. Let's see if I can find the ski lifts. Go ahead and get to the meat of the game. There's a couple ski lifts, but you gotta watch out because there's a Yeti out here. He will literally punt you all the way back to the lodge.
So it's literally ski free.
Well, luckily, no. It looks like the Yeti is just like the way of if you go out of bounds. Because if you go
Oh.
ahead and pause the game, or like you have a map, and if you look at the map, only part of the map is highlighted. That's the demo area. If you go outside the demo area, the Yeti punts you back to the office or the lodge.
There's a map?
Yeah,
I didn't see a map.
like I'm using the Y button, and then it gives you a thing like there's your little emojis. You can like dance and stuff, get funky. Then there's a map and
Oh!
and there's tools. I've already bought the fishing. And you actually have to it's a cute little touch. You actually have to pull up the physical map, get it in your hands, and then look at it. And then just put another button to put it away.
I launched myself in a cannon.
Oh, you found the quick way up. I'll meet you up there. I don't know which cannon you yeeted yourself out of, but it is nice and convenient. Took me a minute to realize you got to hit the trigger button to fire yourself out of the cannon.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It looks gorgeous. Just even though I'm gonna have a horrible crash landing. Ouch.
I saw that.
Oh, good. The hot chocolate's here.
Man, I could go for some chocolate.
Yeah. I actually bought like a big old container of hot chocolate, just like the powdered stuff, just so I could put it in my oatmeal in the morning, because I thought that would help me wake up. Apparently not. I need meat in the morning. I don't know what it is. I need like sausage or something. Bacon. I'm a blatant carnivore.
Oh, this is really cute.
Yeah, you hear the noises too, the drinking noises. I wonder if someone's gonna get pissed off that there are no trash bags out here. Though I think the cups eventually just disappear.
Cannon of absolute peril.
Yeah, I think that takes you out of bounds.
Oh.
Because like
it does.
Yeah, it shoots you like the Yeti's gonna come kick your ass. I gotta see this.
Oh, they even have the wind.
Yeah, the wind is like a warp thing, because like you see the little red lines at the bottom, do not cross, but they got holes where you can cross. But if you do cross, then the Yeti's gonna come and eat you out.
So the Yeti's gonna come and eat me out.
Probably.
Oh!
He just punted you, didn't he?
That was not a Yeti. That was a Chungus Yeti. That was like legit, no joke, a Chungus Yeti.
That was like QB Bills or something, hunting me for like this was the fucking Super Bowl again. I missed the Super Bowl this year. Is that I don't think I've watched the Super Bowl for a while. I used to watch it for the commercials, but now the commercials suck.
Everything sucks about the Super Bowl.
Supposedly this year the game wasn't even that good. Like, one of the teams didn't even score for like 3/4 of it. Where did the Yeti eat you, man?
Back to the start. So I took the same cannon.
All right, we'll catch up to you. I don't know if it shows where I am on the map.
Yes, it does. It does.
Cool.
It shows you as a little marker. So if you do the little thing, I can see where you are.
Yeah, I put a lot of time and effort. Like I got a little inner tube and a little. You can also get like they got little gacha packs for stuff that you can put on your sled, and the more points you get, the more different colors you can change it. And if you buy a new sled, you got to start all over again, get more experience on it. So there's a reason to replay this a whole bunch of times, a whole bunch of different. It's so cute. Oh, okay. Ouch. Now I'm gonna go. I'll probably just go ahead and put a respawn point here. That'll be faster. It's the down button. Hold it down long enough, and you put out a little flag. You can respawn.
Oh, place marker?
Yeah. So that when that Yeti gets that fucking Lucy Van Pelt football urge for you. Where are you?
I have climbed to the top of this mountain.
Oh, you've made it to the top.
Welcome to the mountaintop, where we make the bodies drop.
I've been listening to a lot more of these. Like Unalive, I've been listening to that quite a bit. She makes some bangers, man.
She does. She really does.
It makes me feel so old when I realize how long she's been around. Like how I followed Kiryu Coco before Hololive again even became a thing. And now...
A lot of people did.
And now... God, like, how many generations are there now?
A lot. Way too many.
Well, they haven't had a new one in a while, but I know they had, like, the Advent Justice or whatever. Oh, there you are. There you are. They think there are some... There are a couple of races you can do. Like, where it gets everyone to the little flag, but I need to find where that flag is.
There. Right there.
Oh, there we go. Because that was my problem doing a public lobby last time. Someone kept hitting the flag and everyone was racing every couple minutes.
Oh. F.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I died immediately. That's fucking great. And I keep rolling down the hill, keep running up that mountain with no problems.
I still want to do sledding. I still want to do sledding. I still want to do sledding to hit these speeds.
Oh, I just got yeeted into the sky somehow.
I'm doing good.
I don't think I'm gonna win.
I'm doing perfect.
I think I'm getting yeeted into Yeti space.
I might hit this. Oh, I hit the, what's it called? I forgot what it was called. The big machinery, the sled machine.
The ski lift?
Yeah, that thing.
I'm still in the sky.
You get some speed. You get some actual legitimate speed.
Oh my god, am I out of bounds during the middle of a race? Yeti's gonna kill me.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Oh, DNF.
DNF.
I just barely yeeted out of the way. Yeti was about to use me. I don't understand how that happened. It just yeeted me into the Yeti zone again. Luckily, I put down the marker. I'm back up here now. Try that again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Like, they say eventually they want to do, like, lobbies so you can have, like, 50 people.
Imagine that with how simple it is.
Yeah, well, hopefully, like, they said, like, for now, I think it's just 16, but that would be cool eventually.
I mean, either or.
Let's try this shit again. I guess try not to crash is the name of the game.
Ooh. Oh!
Or at least try to get on your board quickly before you get yeeted into the sky again. You can do tricks in the air by holding the controller if you got enough air.
Oh,
but that's how you get a ton of points.
I don't have a controller. I'm on a piece. Mouse and keyboard.
Well, up, down, left, right. While you're in the air, you can rotate. That's how you get the points. Like I just jumped to the top, the highest peak out there, and then I just do like 3 rotations and I get a ton of points. I've lost my momentum. Fuck.
Yep. You lost a lot of momentum.
I feel like I've lost a lot of things in my life.
after you wiped me out, I just went. I was like, get back on, and then boom.
This is like the easiest way to make points if you're playing alone, though. You do a race, you come in first, you get 60,000 points. Oh, did not finish. I was literally right fucking there. Oh my god. That's not cool.
Get snowballed, nerd.
I
Get
grab
snowballed.
a snowball. I'm trying to grab a snowball. It won't let me.
You had to hold it. You had to hold it.
Oh. Why do I get the feeling that this is what you'd actually do if we went on a ski vacation or something? Like, get the FlaVR ski lodge. It'll be like a streamer house except in the snow. Yeah. You mother! What the shit? Oh man, fuck this. I'm getting some coffee.
You got darts. They got darts in here.
Yeah, they got darts. You can sell your fish. Now, what these are, when you get enough points, you can go to this little wheel and get tickets. And use the tickets on the gacha over here to get, like, stickers and stuff for your sled.
Oh, I like how darts plays.
Well, it's like how old video games used to be back in the day with the whole timing thing. Of course, you get points for everything you do. Oh, no, you gotta hit the button, my bad. It took me forever to realize that I actually have to line up at and then hit the X button. Like, I couldn't just throw it like it was a snowball. Yeah, even at this early stage, you can see there's a lot of love put into this.
Yeah, there's a lot of work put into this. This is really nice.
I was too scared to play darts back in the day. Like, I know I've got no, I know I've got no coordination, hand-eye coordination, any of that. I was afraid I might, like, impale someone, man.
I've always loved darts. I've always legitimately loved darts. But, I can never find, like, a good dartboard. Because every single dartboard has been, like, everyone just, like, wrecks it. So by the time I get it, it's, like, you know, bad.
Yeah, you'd think something that exists solely for people to put 100 holes in it, you'd think they'd hold up better, I guess. I don't know. You know what? Fair enough. And there,
Big mugs.
I think this one's a mini game, but I'm not sure how to do
Mugs?
it. Yeah, the mugs. It says waiting for other player.
Oh.
Let's see what this is.
Oh.
Oh god, it's DDR, I think.
Yep, it's DDR.
It's competitive drinking. Hot chocolate, of course. Oh, it's just left, right, and middle, I see.
Yeah, left, right, middle. I don't know what the middle is.
Oh,
But
it's neutral.
But... Oh.
It's like don't hold anything. That's just neutral. Yeah, there is a second floor, but I don't think there's a lot to do on the second floor.
You know what? Fair, because they already have enough as is.
Yeah, it's nice to have this room for expansion though, to add other stuff. It's absolutely. Oh, you got the conference table. Got a big old conference meeting table for you and your 50 friends. You can hash out business.
But not only that, but like having it, what was it called? Oh my god, proximity chat.
Oh yeah, that would be great too. Like, I would try out the proximity, but we're already doing Discord. Although if we want to play this with a whole bunch of people, that might be a better option.
Yeah, because then you can start to break off into like little different groups. You have different things here and there.
There's just so much.
You can do a lot.
Man. I'll look forward to. I'll have to put up, like, when we're done, I'll go ahead and add the URL because I didn't know we were gonna do this or not. I look forward to this, and yeah, I think this is gonna be my new web fishing. Maybe like run around, chill out in the snow while I do like the wrap up show or something. Oh, there's a stage. Or not, there's no button to activate it, so maybe it's not active yet. But you can do singing and stuff too. That's awesome. Maybe that's a proximity mic thing. Yeah.
I can't afford anything. I can't afford any of the good sleds.
Yeah, well, the easiest way to make money is like, go ahead, set a spawn point, like at the very top, and then just like jump off, get on your sled, do like 3 or 4 rotations in the air, make sure you land, and that'll get you like 2,000, 3,000 points right there.
Oh.
That's what I've been doing for like 3-4 hours at a time, and it's great. Let's go ahead and wrap this up a little bit, man. I do thank you for coming out this morning.
Yeah, thanks.
I know it's weird. It's kind of hard for me to get people to come out for my normal 7 a.m. slot, but I'm really happy that I'm able to do it, man. It's like this.
Well, thankfully, my sleep schedule was like, what is it called? Back to normal. Until semi recently.
Right. Because I know,
Last
like
night.
I saw you keeping my tap hours recently got a little bit scary. So yeah. Let's see who. Oh, I gotta hit the tab out of the thing to see who's chatting today. Jenks, thank you for stopping by. Zoss, thank you for stopping by. P-Wool, thank you for stopping by. Even though you stopped by to bully Kara, which, you know, totally admirable.
Only stopped by to bully me. Well, it was probably like woke up or was stayed up. It was like, Kara, I'm dying, Kara. You must suffer as well. And then he's like, shows up. He's like, fuck, Kara isn't suffering like I am.
I don't think anyone suffers like P-Wool is. He's a suffering artist. Oh, lurkers, VOD watchers, second screen saints. Thank you, Malone. Anything you want to plug before we get going tonight?
I'm just doing a chill thing. Probably will do demos today. Thursday is Elden Ring. Oh yeah, there is a collab later today in Helldivers.
Ooh. 100%. Like 100. That's a total 180 from Sledding game. Like you just chill time on the mountain, and then you got to go defend democracy and blow everything up. It'll be great.
But that doesn't happen until 9. So I've got another long stream today.
Well, as far as me today, I was gonna do Baroque at noon. I think I might push it back to 1. I want to get some groceries first. Friday, I'm doing the wrap up show, the Black Jackets. Sunday, we're continuing Final Fantasy IV, and then doing some Idol Showdown with Elf. Just gonna be a nice, simple week as we start getting ready for my birthday later this month. Trying to figure out what I want to do.
Oh, when is your birthday?
March 22nd.
Oh,
I don't. It's gonna be a Sunday. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it, but I want to try to finish Final Fantasy IV before then. So I'm gonna be putting like the next sessions are gonna be kind of long. I'll just leave y'all with this nice, chill. I don't know where you went. I'm just hanging out in front of the lodge. And thank you for stopping by, Malone. I am your faithful Amanda Splatz. And this is the Amanda Splatz Project. You'll have a good day.
good night, everyone. Or